to that recently.
Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah. Is this thing on?
That controls the camera.
Yeah, the camera's on.
Yeah, no, we're streaming for sure, but
We're live. I just went live without turning everything off. Welcome, folks, as we figure out how to do this live and on air.
Oh man, I wish I could have recorded my system admin's face today during our opening meeting when everything got announced.
He thought, oh. Mm-hmm.
He went white as a ghost.
What got announced?
He's going to have to actually know stuff.
I accepted a job offer and put in my 2 weeks notice on Monday.
Really? When was this? Just last week?
Just this last week. It's been in the works for a while, but I got the offer last week. And then finalized all the paperwork. And now I'm just like in the middle of a bunch of background checks.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm really stoked. I'm really stoked. But today they announced it to, well, part of the team was on PTO, but my system admin was there and he announced it to the team then, and he went white as a ghost. He's like, you could just, because normally my boss, I can tell he's super annoyed about this. I'm basically the only one that pays attention in stand-up and uses the storyboard for like tracking stories and stuff like that. Like I'm the only one that will go in and like mark it closed if I closed it, put in comments, add one if I need to. Everyone else just like relies on the boss to do it in the meeting at stand-up.
oh, ew.
And he just like hasn't called them out on it, I guess. But I can like tell it really annoys him. And then our system admin is always half paying attention during the meeting, to where he'll be like 3 sentences is talking about a ticket, and he has no idea that we're talking about his ticket. And we have to like, and he has to go, oh, wait a second, say that all again, and then he'll like actually like look at the camera and like be paying attention to the meeting all of a sudden. And so he was
The people who like are always going, wait, repeat that last bit?
yeah.
Repeat, when they finally figure out you're talking about them.
Yeah, and that they need to like respond with like an educated response.
Oh, can you repeat that? Sorry. Like, you're not sorry. Because this is the 100th time you've done it.
Yeah. And so my boss started off with like, I'm going to hijack stand up a little bit. And we got an important announcement. And the whole time I could tell he wasn't paying attention at all. And he started announcing. He's like, I guess he heard like a little bit. He's like, wait, hold on. And he like adjusted his headphones and like centered himself. Say that again. And then I just saw his like face drain of like, uh-oh. kind of, it was kind of satisfying because he really bugs me.
It's great.
He's
Things are about to get serious.
Are they like? Is it the sort of panicky where they're like, oh crap, we got to make him a counter offer?
the boss spent like 30 minutes trying to convince me, because like right after I sent my notice by email, I obviously got like an immediate request to have a meeting.
Yes.
And so he spent,
Some things just aren't
Well, that
worth
means
long
he
time.
reads his email
you know,
promptly.
that's good.
That's
at least.
a good sign.
Yeah, within like 10 minutes I got a meeting invite for a one-on-one.
Some things just aren't worth the money, though.
No, and I had told him that I liked the direction he was taking the place and stuff like that, but
Because he's from the new company.
he's from the brand new company.
Yeah.
And he's actually pretty great, but he's fighting a losing battle because I said, yeah, there's just certain people I can't work with here anymore. He's like, yeah, but everything kind of stops at me. You shouldn't have to deal with anybody. He's like, yeah, but I still have to work with these people every day. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, is there anything I could do to isolate them? I was like, look, if you can promise me tomorrow and show proof that you're working on either firing or replacing these 6 people and give me this little bump and raise, I'll stay. I'll stay as long as you want me to. He's like, oh, okay. But he did stress that if I didn't like this new position, I could be welcomed back with like open arms at any point back to the company.
Well,
He's
yeah,
like, we'll
of course.
immediately take you back, kind of a thing. Like no questions asked. It'll be much better. The environment will be much better. You'll be for sure a dev on a dev team, no IT. You'll be completely isolated from everybody. I just need to make sure you know that you can always come back and reached out to me. I really liked you. He like made me make sure we were like connected on LinkedIn and stuff like that. So I had like a clear communication to him if I needed it.
That's pretty good.
That's funny. So I have a fallback now if I need to, which is nice.
Wow.
Well, that's good feedback too.
But now I'm waiting for all the other people who think they're bosses at the company to hear about me leaving, because I'm expecting a very fun train of people to come walking into my office trying to convince me to stay. And I don't know. I don't think they know yet because none of them have come and talked to me yet. But it'll be interesting to see what happens.
They think they could possibly convince you.
Yeah, the funniest part will be the guy who's the number one reason I'm leaving when he comes in and tries to convince me, because I'll just kind of be laughing in my head the entire time. And I can't wait because he's the only person who still has my phone number, even though I ignore all of his calls at this point. But I can't wait to continue to ignore his calls every time he calls in a panic from now on. I'm so stoked. It's going to be the highlights of my day is seeing him trying to call my phone. And like,
Oh,
that sucks.
I guess they better go get the welding fairy to help them out.
The welding
Yeah, no
fairy.
kidding. But I'm finally escaping that place,
Nice.
which will be super good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good for you.
Go back to their actual software development team.
Yeah. I like a company who seems very serious and modern about it. I won't be going to a legacy application that's held together with duct tape and wire.
With promise
And
of
hopes.
repricing it someday.
Yeah.
They still call it .NET.
Yeah.
So is that where you're gonna be doing .NET?
Yeah, I'd be working on the newest version of WPF.net.
WPF. I remember that acronym.
A new version apparently, or a sub-framework version just recently came out, and they said they're in the process, they're like halfway through the applications of switching it over to the brand new one. There's just some bigger ones that they're trying to be extra careful about before they switch. So they're keeping everything very current, which is nice, you know. And it seems like it is a stable company. It's an infrastructure company that's owned by like a billionaire that owns a ton of stuff on the Western United States. I can't remember his name. I wrote it down at one point, but the company's not going anywhere, and it's not going to be bought by anybody anytime soon. I can't imagine.
His name is Bezos.
Is it Bezos?
A lot of people know that name.
I don't think it was Bezos, but it'd be really funny if it was.
Oh, no.
I don't think it was. It was somebody else.
It's like a pet project.
It's
my
his
pet
side.
peeve.
It's his side project. It's like his
my hobby.
his side Elon under the table project. Anti-Elon project.
His critical infrastructure side project that he does for fun. Yeah.
It's called the Boring Company.
It's a little small company. You might have heard it called SpaceX.
You heard of space?
You heard of SpaceX before?
You know, infrastructure for
Yeah,
Mars.
critical infrastructure for the space.
Remember how they're replacing the ISS? Well, I'm kind of involved in that a little bit. Some background checks.
Just a small little background check. Nothing big.
You've heard of NASA, right? Well, we're their big brother now.
Oh, jeez.
All the things they can't handle, well, I'm going to do it.
I do have a complaint, though. If you're going to make a background check page that requires you to put in a ton of information, don't make the timeout of the page be 3 minutes.
Oh no.
No, or save constantly.
Or save constantly, of which it does neither. And so I was like, and like they wanted an extremely detailed work history, like extremely detailed. Like I was like pulling out old like tax and work documents that I had saved and like going through and trying to find certain stuff. And the first time I was like, well, that sucks. I think I remember most of it. And so I typed it. Second time it crashed, I was like, okay, I'm now writing a separate Word note document. And every single thing had like the answers that I can quickly copy and paste. And just each time I would get faster and faster and get through more and more of my work history until finally I had it all. And then it crashed and I could just copy and paste it really quick and then get it to, because it wouldn't save until it approved all the fields for the next phase or for the next step of the process. And I was like,
What
like,
is
and the
so bad.
and the whole description of it is like, if you can have certain employee numbers, like manager numbers and stuff like that from where you worked, that would be really useful.
Are you
But
serious?
who keeps that, right? And I was like, there's no way. They're just saying it'd be helpful. In all like the pre-notes of like what to expect when doing this, is so they turn it into a required field on the page, to where it would not accept not having anything there. So I just said, sorry, do not have, and then for the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was like, I don't have it. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't save your document if it's not there. So I'm gonna put this and
That sounds like a
hope
very,
you're okay
sounds
with
like a
it.
terrible background check.
Yeah,
Company.
that's
Well,
like a
and it's-
security
I've
sort of.
Well, it's weird extra because a lot of my jobs have been kind of weird. Like I worked at a vinyl sticker place that just kind of stopped existing one day. I just arrived and the door was chained and locked for like some sketchy pyramid scheming company.
oh man.
And then my current company was bought 3 times, so I don't know what to call it. Like, what name do they want? You know, like they already asked for more documentation of like, where do you currently work? Can you send like some W-2s and stuff like that to like prove where you're working? I was like,
They don't exist yet.
here's one for each of the companies that I've worked for at this one place. It's been called this, and this. I haven't heard anything back yet, but like.
Yeah.
Luckily, I had saved the W-2s from that company that just disappeared, so I could prove that one. Because it was just like in the time frame of what they wanted. But it was like, I consider myself extremely lucky that I saved as much as I did about like previous work. But what really saved me is that for some reason I got in the habit of on my Google Calendar saying, starting new job, ending new job, as like a little reminder of like, yay, today's the day on the
I've been
calendar.
doing that
Even
since
though I
the-
clearly knew which day it was.
Yeah, I've always
I was
been
just
doing
doing
that.
that for fun. I was like, thank God I knew my exact like start and end dates for
Yeah.
different things of like, or like I switched position, like when I switched from intern to full position or whatever.
That's the only way I'm able to fill that
It's
out.
like-
is
I was
I
like,
have to go back
thank
to my
goodness I
calendar.
saved
You
that.
had to do this recently too.
The background check
Yeah,
or
for your current job, you probably had to do some sort of screening background check.
yeah, but and I do that often, but it's never that comprehensive. It's more just like, you know, just generally like, you know, last 4 jobs or whatever. You know, last 7 years, 3 jobs, last 7 years or something.
No, mine wanted 10 years of like tons of stuff.
The DoD wanted.
That's a security clearance.
The
level
DoD
stuff.
sent a
I don't know if
CD,
I'll have a security clearance, but it'd be cool if I did.
an application on a CD that I had to install, and run the application, fill in all of its stuff that was like 10 plus years of stuff that I then had to go and find my parents' previous 10 years.
Well, see, I didn't have to do
dad's
anything
previous
quite like
10
that.
years. I had to go find families' previous 10 years garbage as well. And then by the time you
jeez.
finish, you save it, and you like send the application back to them. The whole like app.
Oh, wow, okay.
And like some key locked file, I think maybe it's just this key locked file thing you had to send back to them in some way.
Nothing over the wire.
So messed up. I could not. I would have no way of doing that again now. I
Yeah.
pulled it off then, but I don't think I could repeat it ever again.
Yeah.
So now I can't be trusted really.
Well,
Like who knows about my background now? Because I don't know what's there. I don't know
true.
what I did.
I don't trust you.
It reminds me of like when I had to get a security clearance, like they wanted just phone numbers of everyone you've ever known, essentially. And I remember a schooler getting a phone call from the guy who was like investigating me. He's like,
Is this monkey nutsack? I was told to call and ask for a monkey nutsack.
I think I did warn him first. I'm like, just so you know,
You might.
you're on. This is a pretty serious investigation. I'm not in trouble. You're not in trouble, but you might be contacted by someone who's gonna want to ask you questions.
Oh, this was the
That's so
the
funny.
delivery job.
No.
Didn't that one have to have a
different.
severe one?
No, I just worked for
Just the
DFAC.
courier service didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
because the stuff you were transporting seemed like that would have to be a pretty high clearance of some kind.
Nope.
Seriously?
so sketchy.
They didn't have, because that would be.
That is-
I would expect that one to be like way higher clearance than probably
Anyone can get that job. Okay? And you're transporting the most crazy, controlled substances out there and getting access to, like, very secure areas, and anyone. And driving around, we have no security. Our only security is that, like, an unmarked van. So that hopefully you're not recognized.
So it doesn't say, enter here for meth ad.
Yeah, exactly.
Meth ingredients found here.
Yeah.
We have your
Please
meth needs.
carjack me if you have a run of meth
Like,
lab.
it would have been so easy for anyone, like, you just sit outside a pharmacy for, like, you just watch. And the people who deliver drugs to these any pharmacy, those guys, none of them have any security whatsoever. It'd be so easy.
I'm surprised.
They're just usually in unmarked vans, and their totes that carry the drugs, they're usually mostly unmarked. They'll have a barcode on them.
Is that a black Avis bag?
Right. No, it's just like a plastic tote, and that's it. Could have anything in it.
There you
Also, liquid cocaine. That was so sus.
That was crazy.
I always felt like and there was a couple times where, like, I remember, like, people watching me, and, like, I think there was this one guy, like, followed me from one clinic to another clinic.
Whoa.
Like,
Oh, man.
it was. There was a couple times it seemed really scary. He didn't do anything, but, like, it was enough to scare me. But,
That's weird. I would have expected way more. Like handcuff the briefcase to your wrist, like, yo, here's the cocaine.
my favorite thing
Unlock
was literally
the cocaine now, please.
like, because, like, nothing's marked, right? And so there was one delivery I made, and I know the pharmacist really well, and they're like, OJ, I gotta show you something. I ordered this, and I felt sketchy that I was even allowed to order this. He grabbed there was like a little styrofoam cooler, and he grabbed it from me, and he opens it up, and it was literally like a mason jar like thing, and had a label on it, and he's like, "This is cocaine, liquid cocaine. This is for people who have heart problems."
Give it to him like quarter drop increments.
Yeah. Like, holy crap. Yeah. He was just sliding around the back of my van all day.
The transplant stuff doesn't go through that same system. That's a different.
Those
a different
are
thing,
very
though, right?
dedicated group of
Because
people.
like, yeah, I've got a heart back there.
I did have
Sliding around in the back.
No, I did transport an organ one time. And it was along those lines. Because they were out of options.
They were out of choices. Call an OJ. This heart needs to be taken across the valley in 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Before the dry ice melts.
It was like a person was under surgery. Like, the organ had to be taken over to another place to get tests done real quick while the person was in surgery. That sort of thing. Yeah.
That was nuts.
Alright. Oh, my McDonald's is here.
Great.
What were we working on?
I don't
I
know.
don't remember anything about what we were doing.
We were told, we gotta go find a tree. A tree on a cliff? On a
That was
pillar.
like from months ago. What?
A pillar with a tree on it.
Oh, that is right.
Oh, that's right, for
We
the
each
walking
need our-
sticks.
We each need our.
Oh, yeah, because
Stilts.
they're training us.
Yeah, for the
we're
walking
being trained
sticks.
to be on stilts so we can go through the maze without dying.
And I think don't we have to bring it back to this guy?
That sounds right, because he had multiple options, and it was like, if you have
Certain
this or that,
objectives.
do different dialogues.
So we just need to keep.
He said north of on the edge of some,
We probably already
Body
looked
of
at
water.
these, right?
right?
Well, I don't remember.
Look in their past.
The board.
Well, I think the just objective in general would tell us, because this is a dialogue. Him.
Well, if we want, I can read it.
See, I think it was
But,
something
like, just...
on the edge of. He said that I'd stay on the edge of the Dead Sea or something, didn't he?
Well, it might just be the end of the dialogue before the scenario started. It may not even be him that was telling us exactly. Just like, well, I don't know. Maybe read that first and see if it tells us. If not, we can reread that dialogue.
Right, so... Yeah. Hellboy Grease. Oh no, that's conclusion. Oh yeah. So, we need to obtain Hellboy Grease in the labyrinth. It's an elevation column located north of the Great Sea.
North of the Great Sea.
Oh,
that's
you gotta
the
go north.
That's the labyrinth.
That's right. We're headed north.
Yeah,
that's
but
why we
none
need
of it
these-
says the Great Sea, so we're just heading north.
North of the Great Sea.
Right, it's the one with this card's covering, I bet. Yep. Okay.
And we just barely got that, I think, didn't we? Or do you not have any blocked Hoperborns? If you don't have
I
any,
have several block hoverboards.
then that's what that came from. So then let's reread this dialogue.
North of the Great Sea is the abandoned inn with the floorboard.
If that's the Great Sea that they're talking about.
Well, in the Great Sea, he says go north of the Great Sea, which is actually like this right here.
So, okay.
North of that is the abandoned inn, the crevasse with the bridge.
Oh.
It says a pillar, right? But all of that stuff is still like.
We took a boat really far away, didn't we?
We did take a boat, and then we got a new scenario. The boat. Yeah, the boat got us to
Here.
here, and then that scenario ended, and then now they're saying, hey, go north. But north kind of goes back to Kel. I don't recognize these tiles that we currently have.
I don't think we've been over here. I think this is a section you can't normally get to.
Wait a minute. Are you sure we read this?
Yeah.
So this sounds familiar.
Because he was talking about like getting him, because he like broke his walking sticks or something, didn't he?
You have had to overcome many trials. The sacred labyrinth provides us with exactly what we require to heal those in need. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he has
The old man asks a younger companion to bring you a bitter drink which you can swallow in one gulp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds. You remember that?
Yeah, because I quickly stated that I drink it all.
yeah.
I do remember
Oh,
that.
right. Yeah,
But
yeah.
we didn't have.
And the next it says return all your cards with keyword weakness.
Yeah.
And we did that.
Yeah, and that
So
healed you.
when did I get this poison? Was it?
It was after.
It was one of.
It was
right
like in here.
Yeah,
But
okay.
remember, you were like still. You were still like injured or something.
I remember. Yeah. Okay.
Because it brought you back up to full capacity.
Yeah, because it says regain one. Hold on, this is for unconscious characters. Okay, and then the next one is 227. It says
Well, we don't have
Oh,
any
yeah.
objectives yet.
if we have no objectives, we read 271.
Because that's when we found out we need to go out and get some objectives
Yeah, it's like.
and come back and talk to
Sunny
him.
when you know how to.
The column of elevation rises to the north. If the skies are willing, you will eventually find it by following the Great Sea. You must make your way to the top in order to see the tree that is destined for you, from whose wood you will make your stilts.
He said
I
follow the
remember
Great
that.
Sea, though, so maybe it is like this tree.
Without them, you will not find the Hellboy grease in the sacred labyrinth.
Yeah, so we're going to go make the
This
walking
is-
sticks from by getting
Oh,
them
we're
from the
not-
tree.
Yeah, we're not close to getting Hellboy grease.
No.
Sounds like.
He just keeps teasing us with
So
that.
we probably
So is
are
this the
ready.
Great Sea?
Well, we
Does
don't.
it kind of go up?
I think we'll kind of know once we reveal these, possibly.
Okay, so
Okay.
you want me to move?
Should we go ahead and move?
By 2,
Let's do it.
so I need 3.
Yeah. It's going to be an expensive mood.
Bodyguard.
So the rest of us, it'll just cost 2.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Land.
I could.
What? It's 215.
Do we think we'll run into magic stuff with this?
Did we do the things on this card?
I thought we did.
Okay.
Well, we can double check by checking the
Oh yeah, is it like a 284 right here? Or
284, 312.
284.
312. Okay. So now, so we've got two more. We've got a 281 or a 215.
I'll do a 281. Cost a card. Well, at least we don't need my healer card at the moment. At the foot of the ruined tower, a sign reads Stone Heap 36. Wait, is this the tower that we normally go to?
Is this where?
Unfortunately, the chip in the stone makes the rest of the inscription illegible, but you cannot know.
But it gives you like side advantage on explorations and stuff.
We've been here before.
We've been here.
What? No.
We've come over from this direction. We were finding what's his bucket. But
Does that
the
mean
tree's missing?
Does that mean Citadel is over here, and that this is like the path,
Yeah.
and like Kel's like right here, ish?
Yeah.
Oh, we probably could have walked here then.
Yeah.
The boat was just faster, I guess.
Yeah.
We didn't know
Oh.
how to get here. We had to find that captain or something.
We had to go to Kel to figure out how to get here, and
And
they
that was
gave us
just
a
like,
way.
Get on a boat and go like this. Is all that was.
Oh.
And now we're walking back this way. And we're supposed to
So-
stay on the edge of the Great Sea.
So if we're trying to get to the Great Sea, we just need to go north across the bridge.
The Great Sea isn't that thing up north.
Oh, it's
The
not?
Great Sea is on the edge of Kel.
Oh, that's
it's,
the Great
it's
Sea.
this, which means
Gotcha,
it should
gotcha.
be.
So
what
somewhere
we're looking
over
for
here.
should be right here.
So I bet you if
So
we
theoretically, we should probably go this way.
Been here before.
Oh.
All the cards will change based on the symbol on the card, though.
Yeah. So do we?
What's 215 then?
Why did this come with us?
I
Oh, I wanted to do that thing.
Well, it's gone.
Guys, that has have magic items under them.
We haven't been able to.
We have
do
to have
anything.
brain.
Are we smart yet?
Well, we're not as dumb as we once were. We have 8
I don't know.
now.
I still feel pretty dumb.
That was we once were.
Okay, well
It's
then
not
do it.
saying-
Well, let's
lot.
do the 215. I'm going to do the 215. Nope, it's just one of those two.
Brain stupid.
Thin
not
shells are
brain
visible
dumb.
on the rocks, breaking through the surface of the water. They look edible, but you have to pry them off first. And the rocks
I eat them.
they are on seem very slippery. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this.
Think they give us like a provision or something, maybe?
Is it worth doing a 2 with success of 3?
2 success 3.
It's not even a change to
What kind of a?
It's
balance,
balance or
climbing.
climbing.
We don't have the little climbing goblin guy anymore, or lady or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I have a free success, but that's it.
Nothing for balancing for me right now.
I don't know if it's.
That's just
And like somebody would get 6 cards back, so it is a little bit of like.
You're gonna spend
Endurance.
about.
If you can do it in like 3 or 4.
If you can do it in very few cards, that would be worth it. But I don't know if any of us are set up to do
If
that
you
for.
fail, it's not worth it.
I think
Falling and breaking a leg isn't worth it.
I think I'm gonna pass on trying to get that.
No.
Yeah.
It's probably not worth it.
not
Okay.
worth it.
Anybody want to explore? Or I will.
I can. Or
I'll explore. A cloud of huge, whitish ladybugs buzzes around the soggy ground. It's more unvilers.
Ooh.
Can we have another
Unvile.
statue?
Nice. Which one do we want? Does it matter?
pick a cool one.
I don't think so. We
One with white ladybugs?
Okay.
Well, this is a head. This is someone's head. Do we already have that?
No. Oh yeah, it's on the one that was revealed, huh? We've gotten these a surprising amount of times. I'm kind of surprised at how often we get that.
And we're just incapable
We
of
need
opening
2 4s.
the boxes that come with them. We're just not good enough.
Yeah. We did dumb.
Because that's got to be on the edge of the lake, right?
I would, if this is truly the lake, then I would assume
According to
so.
that thing, it is around Kelly.
So we just need to keep going that way, maybe, and we'll come across whatever it's
A pillar.
Yeah.
I
asking
think we would
for.
have come across something like it before. We've been down here a few times.
We haven't hung out in these little river areas very often. I don't think.
Are there any numbers?
No.
Pillar might just be a number.
Is there a number on that pillar? No, it's like something with a tree on it. We're looking for like.
No, it's you can see the tree from the pillar,
Oh,
What?
is what he said.
Yeah, it's a column or pillar.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Once
thought he said
he
there's
said
a
once you
tree
get
on the
on the
top.
column, you'll be able to see the tree that you're looking for. So I don't know if it's going to be on the column at all, or I don't know what he means by a column.
It could theoretically be any of these too, though, right? Do we
I need a magnifying glass. Where did the magnifying glass go?
do we want
There's a number on it.
to explore these?
Yeah.
Do you,
Now I lost where
do
it
you
was.
think it's the? Well, we could infinitely explore north. But do you think it's the? No, it's probably not the ruins. Because remember those like ruin pillars that
Well,
were
there was a round
like
tower.
ish.
That's not really a column though.
Yeah, I don't know what it means by column.
Like a single.
Like a man-made kind of column, or just like a natural stone structure kind of column. You know?
I just think about Dragon Ball.
Think about your balls.
Yeah.
What about balls?
Dragging your balls on the ground.
Dragging my balls.
They're not
on-
that big. Come on.
No Dragon Ball.
On a column? You're dragging your balls on a column? Why?
Look, no kink shaming here.
But,
Can I have the peanut butter ones, please?
but why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Okay.
Oh, I'm even wearing a Dragon Ball shirt.
Yeah, you are. Well, should we? I think we ought to keep looking that way, and if it,
He
To
said
try to stay on,
follow
like,
the
the-
Great Sea.
which I assume doesn't, I would assume doesn't mean the rivers.
But the delta could be part of it.
That's a fancy word.
It just says north of the Great Sea.
Oh.
But then the dialogue you just read said follow the Great Sea. Did you miss it?
No.
You can't have missed it.
I mean, we could split up and kind of just like explore
I think we should
down like a double column.
Yeah.
because I kind of want at least these two.
Okay, explore one.
Okay.
We'll explore this.
Oh, goody. We know somebody needs that.
Wisps of pinkish smoke escape from a hole in the ground.
I love it.
Immediately after this is revealed,
You have the magic weapon?
I got the magic weapon for that.
if you have the Alembic of Vanguard,
Well,
isn't that what that is?
I
it's a piece of a limbic.
Not the full Alembic.
It's not the full thing. We've
No,
never
I just
seen
have
the
a
whole-
piece.
Oh, we
I
have
just
to have
a
the
piece.
card. Got it. We have to have the card.
Which card?
The Alembic of Vanguard. It's an actual card.
Oh, that is. Wait, where is it? Okay, does that say to get out a card?
No, because I think if we have all 3 pieces, we get the Alembic of Vanguard card.
Oh, okay. No, we don't.
I think
have
that's what that
it.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't take that, but it's basically take a 3, 4, 9 card.
Ooh. Magic dust? Yeah.
Okay, you got the magic weapon, right?
Oh, I do.
You just want to like.
Keep track of
Okay.
those.
That's the only time we've ever seen that symbol. So just leave it with the weapon.
Yeah.
Your magic hammer. Right?
I can just hit stuff real hard with it.
Okay, so we don't do anything. That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
You just get arcane energy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's only one way to go.
Wait, so what is...
Does that get discarded?
Yeah.
It's only
Yeah, discard this.
Oh, okay.
So now 296.
Oh, wow.
Maybe one of these terrains will be a special card.
Maybe, or one of the things we
Several
look at.
296s. Not the right ones.
Gotta read it. A wobbly bridge hangs over the river. The vegetation on the riverside is gradually taking back its rightful place on the arid ground.
The river is taking back the land.
I see some sleep. Following that caravan or whatever that thing is.
The sleep.
The sleep. Sorry.
Quiet down over there.
That wasn't it. Try again.
Oh my gosh. So Emily and I, we teach the sunbeams.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
And this last year, we started with 4, and then we're only down to 2 because the families have moved away. So we only have 2 sunbeams, and they're just so easy. Next year, we're getting 8.
Oh my gosh, that sounds awful.
Well, you probably won't even still.
I'd want to
Be
kill
there.
myself if I had to take care of one of those.
Yeah, well, it's like we want to move.
Well, we haven't had a nursery for a little while, and which means we won't have a sunbeam soon. Sunbeam class at all.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I don't think we've only got like a couple of kids that can go into nursery, and they're from the same family, so I don't know. It's like not even worth it.
Dang.
You're probably not seeing that. Your word's probably a little younger.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, not for us. We're starting to get really old.
We got a lot of youth.
I mean, it was always kind of old. Because a lot of the old folks are, they haven't moved yet. They're
Because
still
when that
staying.
neighborhood was built, they're still. Because over on your side of that street, they're all newer houses. Ours are from the 70s. Yours were built in like the 90s. Right?
Well-
when was your house built?
Along the ridge they were, but our house was 70s, 80s, late 70s, 80s. But then if you go further east, though, closer to
Those
Albion,
all like
those
90s.
are really new.
Yeah. So all the people who had those built, they're still there because they're only like 60, 70 years old.
Okay, how do we want to split up?
I don't see how we can.
I
If we go-
want to go
If
dig
we
up
go
the
here,
river
we
by there.
can cross.
Oh, that's the bridge we have to cross. I
we
see.
can we can cross there.
That looks really scary. I'll go that way.
I want to
Okay,
dig
you
up
and
the
I?
Unviler.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll go this way.
Oh, I spin a card.
Okay, me and you go this way? Do
Yeah.
you want to spend the card or do you want me to?
I'm going to spin a card.
Do I keep on the double?
Oh, on the double might be nice to get all the way back here.
Yeah.
Okay, we can
Good deal.
greet somebody in that caravan. So will you get that card for me?
330.
330.
Oh, I have 12 hit points. I was about to just say how close am I to doing great.
I mean, something's gonna.
Something bad's gonna happen, or it's
We have
or it's
30
hard to
hit
find.
In front of a caravan covered in arrow slits, 3 powerful bullocks are grazing on the meager tufts of grass. I guess they're not sheep.
They're bullocks.
Bullocks. The vehicle's door is reinforced with metal plates and a huge lock. You admire it for a moment before knocking. You think you notice furtive movement through one of the arrow slits. You may not take the following action unless your influence is 8 or higher.
It is 8.
Ooh.
You're
Yeah.
very influential. You're
We're
well
invited
known.
to parties.
Yes.
Sweet. The lock clicks several times and the door swings open. Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
228.
And there's no one there. Oh.
It's a
It's a party,
it's a princess.
Oh.
but you're
It's-
not quite influential enough.
It's a virgin princess going
to
to
care.
going to her betrothed against her will.
Oh
And
no.
we're here to
I'll save her.
We're here to save her.
What a shame.
228. Oh, there's a sword in this. A shaggy head appears in the doorway, glancing around. Are you the one coming from Ninazar's Citadel? Come in.
That's shaggy.
Well, that's true. The interior of the caravan is plush, decorated with objects, each more curious than the next. My name is Ryapone, and if I were an insect, I would be a ladybug, he says with a wink. The
I like
Is
this
that how
guy.
you start in conversations? I'm learning a lot from this guy.
The reference to
I'd be a ladybug.
Unveiler's ladybugs,
I'd be a ladybug.
always eager to discover magical objects, is not lost on you. I was just looking for someone for a mission of the utmost importance.
Side quest.
Your timing is perfect. My caravan can't go into some areas that are overgrown with necrodruidic vegetation. I only leave it when absolutely necessary, ever since an unfortunate adventure that would take too long to tell. He smooths down his curved eyebrows before resuming. I am looking for the shield of innocence that belonged to my grandfather. According to my informants, it is made of copper and adorned with a hallmark depicting an hourglass in the gear wheel. It is owned by a couple of innkeepers in Kel. You should ask the owner about it. Her name is Britha. Bring me this relic. In exchange, I offer you one of the items in my armory. If the crest Britha and the Shield of Innocence is initiated, and you are in Ryapone's cavern, banish the card. Okay. Otherwise, write down Britha and the Shield of Innocence. 228 is the dialogue. When a card mentions the name Britha, read 231.
What?
When a card mentions Britha, read 231.
The shield of innocence.
Shield of Innocence is actually like a chastity belt. From like Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes.
Britha.
Good. This guy's a bit of a nerd. It might be like Brandon. Where
Won't leave his
he won't
house
leave
unless
his
absolutely
abode.
necessary.
He's
Yeah.
Unless required.
I think I'm a ladybug.
And he's a ladybug.
I would be a ladybug if I were an insect.
If I was an insect, I'd be a ladybug. Just like out of the blue start.
Why did you start that?
Just like anytime someone comes up and tries to talk to me, if I was an insect, I'd be a ladybug.
Wink. Why are you? Why are you
Wink.
telling me this?
Dude, add a
You
wink
might
to
have
the
missed it,
end.
but it was
That's what it said, isn't it?
it's an unveiler
So,
reference.
I think you added the wink.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's a reference to the unveilers. Something to do with the unveilers.
How can it be?
Well, they're covered in ladybugs, aren't they?
Well, but they're an expansion. And that was
He
another.
did start off saying something
Oh, that
about
card.
those, didn't he?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm a ladybug.
Oh, because
He
he,
does
loves.
wink.
It's because he loves relics and stuff like that. That's why he wishes a ladybug, because they hang out with all those old magical relics.
Maybe so, but they're like white bugs.
I don't see color.
Good for you.
I'm a ladybug.
Okay.
What in the world? Okay, so if we go back to Kel and talk to Big Bertha, tell her the ladybug sent us for her chastity belt.
Yes.
Okay. We got that. I wrote down that quest.
I'll explore
That
293
might get us
on
into
ours.
the wrong secret room, too, but you gotta be careful.
Seems the only way to reach the building is to swim across. Passage is especially treacherous between the shoals where the current is more powerful. Oh boy, do we try to reach the manor? Chain 3 for success, anchor symbol.
We really should.
Do you think we should?
Yeah. Surely one of us can swim over there, right?
Chain 3 for success. I have a guaranteed success.
What happens to the person who can't?
They
They
Mm.
die.
down
Yep.
the river to whatever is next.
Look, shrooms.
Mm.
Where? I eat them.
There are no white shrooms on here.
They are?
Don't show
I can eat
Brandon.
them? I can drink morning
Don't
tea?
show Brandon.
I can actually drink morning tea?
No, you can't even see the card. You can't even see it from there.
Drink.
Just eat them.
I could get 3 successes from 3 cards. Do I try my luck at eating the trait? I'll end up getting sick.
Uh-huh.
I can't. No.
I think we can. One of us should be able to. You've got a guaranteed
I have
success.
I have a guaranteed success.
I don't have anything that participates or helps,
But other than that,
unless I draw a bunch of flags, and then I can really succeed.
so with 3 cards, I'd have to get 3 successes. That's pretty awful odds.
Yeah, that's not very good.
But I don't have anything else that would help. With just an anchor on.
Should we go north?
If this was a
or-
fight,
or
I'd be a
west?
lot more set up. But
You can draw more.
oh, that's true.
I don't know.
Is it making something great over in that building?
We don't know what 298 is,
I
do
think
we?
we go
I
west.
think we go west.
No. We don't know what then. We don't know what happens if you succeed.
Got lots of
But
hit
then you've got to
points.
be able to swim back.
Oh god, if it makes me do that, that'd be awful. Five cards.
'Cause you
Let's
know,
do that.
We still have some recoveries ahead of us. I've got my second win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 cards. It's gotta give me 3 successes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to.
Oh yeah.
That looks good.
More than good.
1, 2, 3. And then I could spend that.
'Cause you
Does
need
this? Yeah, I'd have to discard that. But that gives me a 298.
298.
What did I lose? Does it allow me to keep? No, it doesn't allow me to keep any.
Discard this. And replace it with a 298.
Part of the
Replace
building
the
has been
tornado.
swept away by the current. One wing remains accessible, but a chaos awaits you inside. Most of the floors have collapsed, making the search more difficult than expected. Okay, so we have a drawer search icon and a strength that we can do on this card. We could do one or the other, looks like, actually.
What? We can't just search the whole place?
So, well, the easy option is to do
So
this,
this-
and you get less. But if we can manage 6 stars out of 4 cards, looks like we get a lot more.
Whoa. Strength? Do you have any of that?
I do with the iron bar, and I could actually. It would give me a star with my unleashed.
Do it. Do it.
So it only gives me a max of 1 though. Wait, you have your root guy? Doesn't he do strength stuff?
He's not here with us.
Oh, dang it.
Because when we stopped there, he didn't have an option of bringing companions. He's busy doing artisan work.
So I technically have a free star, but I don't know how I'm going to get another 5 from 4 cards. I mean, I guess I could just throw a bunch of cards at it and hope. Just do like a recovery.
No.
That's a lot of things.
No way.
Well, some of them is exhaustion.
But I'm in shape.
Well, that's I guess I don't know.
No, the shape matters.
Oh. Because I'm in shape right now.
It's a shape. If I draw a bunch of flags, I have like an extra 2 stars, kind of. Oh, I kind of have a free star as well. I've got my second wind.
Oh, I can up the chain by 1 as well.
That I cannot do.
So I can make it a chain 5. And then I just have to get 5 stars from 5 cards. That might... I'd have to do recovery. And it's 3 cards per health?
Well, and if you draw fists,
Just once. But I can also use
oh,
this.
that'll give them to you. Oh, okay, that's the star you're talking about.
But I mean, if I draw them, I don't have to use that.
Yeah, you've got better odds probably.
Does it... I mean, you looked at those numbers. Did it seem worth it?
I think 1 is an item, like a good item. 1 is probably, I think, exhaustion though. 1 I think is exhaustion, but 1 is like, I don't know what, 249 I'm pretty sure is a decent item.
I would lose my "you are in shape" if I get a weakness.
Well, even if you fail, you get the same thing as if you would have done the drawer. Only you'll be exhausted instead.
So you don't get anything more
If
from
you-
doing it.
If you fail,
Oh, if you
the harder
fail
one,
it. Okay.
you still get the item of the easier one, but you're exhausted.
So maybe it's worth it.
At least the 249 seems worth it. I don't know what 361 is. 50 we've had before, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know what they are. I don't know what 50s are.
Well, if I just lose 6 hit points and do a full recovery,
It's one of these. It's knowledge. 50 is a book.
Book.
It's a book or knowledge of some kind. 2 to 49, it should be a pretty decent item. That should be things like
why not? Might as well.
the armor or something like that.
I'll do a full recovery. Get all the cards back. I can up the chain, so that takes me up to 6 cards that I can use, right?
So it's chain 4.
Oh, it's chain 4, so I can take it up to chain
You're taking
5.
it to 5 for 6 successes, which you already have a guaranteed one of.
Tired.
So that's 5 cards. Do 2 more in case one of those is bad.
Yeah,
Does that sound
you
reasonable?
have to average 1 star each. That's not awful.
It's not too bad. Let's do it. Famous last words.
Mm-hmm.
I got
What
this.
could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
All half stars.
Use that.
You get this no matter what.
That makes me
You've
feel.
already
That
earned
makes me
1
feel
card.
better.
Win or lose, you already get 1 card.
That's interesting. 2, 3, 4.
5, that's 5.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you nailed all of it without using
If I haven't used any of my abilities.
your I am awesome card or something.
Wow. Damn.
Oh, I did lose that card though. Can I keep one of them?
Not this round. Not this one.
I want that card.
No.
Dang it. That would make me even more dangerous for a fight.
Well, you have found a book.
Can I get this? What is this?
Probably exhaust.
Dang it. But I can use
not
this. I
illness,
can use
right?
this to get rid of an exhausted.
Oh, okay. You found a book.
Vigorina. It's a
Hey,
little fern-looking thing
Vigorina.
that I can.
Do ladybugs like it?
I don't know. A chapter states that an individual with good physical and mental condition
Okay.
Absolutely.
can, by sucking on the right amount of juice from the stem of the Vigorina, be cured of most infections.
Oh.
If you have a You Are Ill card, return it and take a 99 card for the cost of nothing if you find one of these.
Ooh.
And I got an Acrobat's Potion. I can just instantly get 4 penguins and gain 2 life points.
Nice.
Oh, wow. You're the penguin person.
I get penguins.
You probably want this. Now,
It's not over yet.
oh, do I still
Uh-oh.
get more?
Well, wait, there's more?
Oh wait, there's more.
You have found a single continuous piece of thick metal armor. Perfect to protect yourself, not so much to move around in. Oh.
Oh jeez, like plate
Plated
mail?
armor.
Wow.
Nice.
In a fight action, I can use 3 fists to get 5 shield.
Wow.
It is a cumbersome item.
That is. That's the best armor we've ever seen.
I do lose this because I got a weakness. If I could just get that card back, I'd be so dangerous in a fight.
Now, wait a minute. Does this trigger when you get this card or just at any time?
I would assume that trigger at any time, but maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
I would think that only happens when you pull it up. Oh, maybe not. I have no idea. We've never encountered that before.
So Reaver? Are you
Well,
gonna
because I mean,
explore
I can use this top part of this one to remove exhaustion anytime I want.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's just the red is just saying
You're
it's a
no
negative
longer in
effect,
shape.
There's a footprint.
like saying, "Hey, that's not a good thing."
Is there only one set of footprints?
Yeah.
That means it's Jesus's. If there's ever only one set of footprints in the sand, it's always Jesus.
Okay, was that? What the heck were we just doing?
A thing here. We went to the castle.
Oh, okay.
We
So
need
now we can
balance or
Okay.
Did they already
Or
explore
Are you
this?
exploring? They're exploring this one.
Oh, okay.
yeah, we're already exploring. I've got navigation.
Oh.
The hunting horn.
Wait, this one will
The
help.
horned?
You, this one will help you navigate anyways.
We're not-
Within-
Oh.
But I'm here. Is it adjacent?
It's
Is it
within
considered adjacent?
this by a following effect to the terrain card that is attached to or from a terrain card adjacent to it.
Perfect.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so we
right?
need.
Yeah, that I agree.
So we need
Like
chain
last time we
2,
tried to figure out
5.
is like
What? You
So
laughing
chain
at?
2,
Yeah, I agree.
success 5.
This cheers with his nos.
by the following
I
effect
agree.
from the terrain
I
card.
didn't even
that's
say
attached
agree. I
to
said
it,
I agree.
or from a terrain card adjacent to it. You're adjacent to it, so you can use that effect.
Yeah.
Which means you've got a -4 on this.
On.
Fully leaned back.
You
Can't
don't
see the
want
card at
-4
all.
part, but you want the auto success.
So
That's
we just
gotta
need
be what it
4.
means.
Chain 2,
Oh,
4.
jeez, that does not say it. But yes.
But I've got this. It gives me, with the horn,
oh,
gives us 2.
so you basically have 3 successes already. It's a change to.
So I just need to
2.
get 2.
That's
Okay,
way
so
better. With
boom.
your hunting hound.
Okay, so put that there. Chain 2, success 2.
Yeah.
There's a footprint though there. Nothing's mentioned a footprint yet, right?
I don't think so.
Like an animal print. Okay.
Not this threat. We were supposed to look for and hunt down a monster as vengeance for some people.
Do you
in
have?
previous life?
Do you have something that could?
What is it?
Oh, you probably don't have something
We're
that
gonna
could
get
help.
you.
huh?
This is not where we looked for it though.
If our next
I don't have anything.
I need.
This
scoring
is
card is
something
a
on it.
fight,
I
I'm
need
really
chain.
geared up for a fight right now.
Nope.
I need 2 of these to have two.
That's an
You need
FYI.
2 successes out of 3.
I don't.
2.
I have
2
don't-
chains.
just have so
Chain
many
2,
options to get
success
stars.
2.
I don't fight.
I
Just
do
yet.
4
Chain 2, success 2.
because I've already got 3 successes
Oh.
with these.
Plus 1. Any chance? 4 is. I think 4. You got a good. You got a decent chance with 4.
Because you only need 2 successes on chain 2, basically.
Yeah.
Got it.
Done.
Perfect. More than enough.
You managed to cross all the canals. You get a 150.
Selected during the concert. Roll a die. If you roll a 1, I followed something and then it came back.
If I run away.
Yes. You are focused. With your sense of on alert, you are ready for any eventuality. Anytime you may choose to return this to return your You Are Confused card. Nice.
Look, I have a sense of alertness, and I know you're alert. I can sense it.
That sounds like something. Those were words.
Oh, don't worry.
That's one of those fern things.
Is that it? Do we is exploring? Do we have to do anything else on our current tile?
Mm-mm.
I don't want to risk even looking north. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't think we need to.
But that's one of the ferns.
Okay.
Yeah, you can suck on a Vigorina to get rid of an
Oh,
illness.
let's wander over there.
Are you ill?
I'm poisoned.
That's not the same thing. So if you're ill, there's a plant you can suck on.
Are you ill?
Nah,
Suck it. Oh, well.
I came to get ill. I'll move us.
Alright. I'm gonna
Does that
explore.
look like a column?
Yeah, maybe. Or a trunk. A stump.
278. You know,
Does
okay.
it look like a column?
How about you do the next exploration? Yeah, 278.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yuck.
Is it a fight?
It's a big fight.
Yeah.
Looks
Let me
nasty.
do this.
Ambush.
The puddle you step into suddenly comes to life, like a worm made of muddy water and a blackish matter that you assume to be pure necrotic energy. It rises up in front of you and attacks. During the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this,
Oh,
and
that's
no
not
other
me.
characters may get involved in it.
Oh, well.
Well, you know, the consolation is
I'm not.
we
really-
know we're close when they're throwing this at us.
That's random, this.
It was random, and I'm the one with the least fighting equipment.
The worm of Schmurl.
Okay.
Just for the first fight or for the whole thing?
During the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this, and no other characters may get involved.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You have to do that whole fight yourself?
Well, at least you have a Gladius.
I like the default.
I'm the one that's set up
I have
for
the
fighting.
default sword.
I'm so set up to fight.
I'm not set up. If I beat him though in one shot, I can discard it.
So
It's a chained one for success. What? How can I possibly lose?
I'm so set up for this fight.
well, you got
Dang it.
this with that's how I give you +2.
No.
Oh, goody.
It's so easy for me. Dang it.
Okay, I think maybe I should have all these back. Chained one. Chained one.
So you can raise the chain with your Gladius and forego
Chain
extra stars.
two. If I pull enough flags and fists,
What will the
or
flags?
fists,
What will the flags give you?
give me stars.
Orifice?
Or fists.
I have one of those.
Just one?
I think
You
you have a
got-
couple.
Wait,
Two?
you
So
should
4?
seek.
So this
Six?
this will give you
10.
stars. That'll give you stars as well. That one.
No, this will give me flags. If stars. So I have a guaranteed like at
Up
least
to
1
2.
star. But I can get up to 2 stars from that. If I pull fists instead, it's 4 stars, and I'd just be done. Unfortunately, he's also. I didn't read these things. He's ambush. What's ambush? Skip the first gear up step.
Oh, but you have a book that lets you ignore things.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Roll.
Oh!
Roll to ignore.
Yeah, we can't forget that.
Jeez.
We always forget that.
What do we ignore?
Brutal.
Nope.
That's not the
You
right
wanted a
answer.
1.
But 5.
I don't think you
I
just
don't
keep
think you can
rolling
roll
until
more
you
than
get
one.
what you want.
But there's 2 of these. There's 2 of these though.
That doesn't matter.
Only one at a time.
No, you
The
can only
book is
roll
only-
1.
Oh, okay.
So I skipped the first gear up step. And during the action, the active player may not apply the effects of more than one hand card. I am in big trouble.
Oh.
Okay, so I can't use any of the tricks I was planning on. So what we're gonna do is intentionally fail the first step because I can't possibly beat it without any of my stuff.
Okay.
Lose 2 life points.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the loss and then.
You can put 2 cards in your hand if you want to spend any.
What?
Because you lose, you could take
Oh,
2
yeah.
in your hand.
No, my hand
You could
is
take
really awesome.
You can also take 2 off of your deck.
No,
I'm going to have to.
You're just going to have
No,
to.
you have to though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I don't want to lose. I have no way of doing the success.
So that means,
I have no way of this.
but that means 2 goes back into your deck,
No.
right? From the
No.
discard.
Opposite.
Opposite of that.
Oh.
We discard from our deck. So I'm going to try to lose as little as possible in this first action, and then the second action I have a chance. Right? So I'm
Okay.
just going to take my lickens. So I can put that in my hand. That one's not that good. But I take 2 damage. Discard 2. Okay, then we have the real fight where I try for real. And what we're going to do is this
I am not left-handed.
What is unsettling 2?
means I can't use 2 of my hand cards. I can only use 1. Wait. During the action step, the active player may not apply the effects of more than 2 cards. I can use 2 of them. Because it's unsettling 2. I can use 2 of these, which is fine. I only want to use 2. But I'm going to be intuitive here.
It's about time.
Yeah, I was about to
I'm gonna
say.
be a little bit
You
intuitive.
could have done that a little sooner.
On the double is 1 success. So I have 1 success but no symbols.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
What?
1. So I can do a chain 3.
There's no symbol.
You got to peek at one of his cards.
Oh, he
really.
peeked at one of his. I was like, "You just drew 1 card. What are you doing?"
No, I got to use this to peek at it and know what it is, so I have some idea of how many cards.
I was
it's
giving
like.
you a second to cook to see if
Thank
you're going
you.
to figure it
I
out.
didn't.
It's just going to help you.
I was like blue screening real
I
hard.
could tell.
Yeah.
If I do a total of
But like you genuinely wanted to know what was going on.
I did though. Yeah. Thank you, Brandon.
You're welcome.
You're really insightful.
Try.
the 5 cards, I'm just going to do the 5. So there's my 1 success. Do I got better?
Ooh, there we go. That's what you want. So if you do the chain, that would give you 4 successes.
You got 2 flags
So we
and a
chain
fist.
3.
So you have a fist. You get.
Not if you use
You
the
want to
chain.
do the chain, okay? So but you have 2
It
flags.
gets me the same either way. Right?
Yeah.
2 flags gives me, okay. 1, 2, 3, right? 4. I don't need any of that. I already succeed
Yeah.
with the chain 3. So I don't need any of this mess.
You don't need
Nailed
that.
it.
Okay.
You're enough on
Good
your
job.
own.
Okay, so I still take damage.
Crud.
We get a 49, and this gets started.
Yeah, it's banished, but close. Did you do that to this one too? You did.
If the action fails, that one does say banish.
It does?
This I've done one thing correct today.
You've done one thing correct. I'll give you that.
Most of these cards I pulled out correctly as well, so I'm doing pretty well for me. What happens with this? I get to keep that. Holy hell.
There's certain cards that will get rid of those, but I guess you just get to infinitely keep
Listen
them.
I'm forever intuitive.
Listen to this one though.
Fortuitive?
This doesn't have
I'm
a
just
weakness.
noticing this focused one.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and help me interpret this. Choose one card in your discard pile and or your action deck.
Okay.
So does that mean you could add up
You
to
could-
2?
And or?
And or.
Did they
Sounds
say
like they
and
got-
or?
Yeah.
Sounds like they got the grammar wrong.
So you could say
That's a translation error.
from your
That's the
discard pile
translation.
They're French
and
they
your action
translated that
deck.
wrong.
Okay, you don't think you can do up to 2?
I think so.
And or your action deck.
Why
and
would they
that's
say
it.
and
You
or?
can't choose one and
It
choose
says
one from this pile and your active deck and put it.
Okay.
You can't choose one.
If you say
from
so.
that and that.
No, you can choose only your action deck or both.
Is
But
that what that says?
Yeah.
well, it does. I mean,
Well,
if there
Dr.
was a,
Boolean?
if there's a card in your
We
discard
could
pile that you
consult Dr.
wanted and
Booley.
one in your action deck that you
Fully
wanted,
certified.
Here, pull out the certification. What the hell does this sentence mean? It's an and and an or together
For one card.
referring to one card.
And or.
If you're one,
That is a funny
one card
phrase.
and or.
that
The
just
fact
means
that
it's
this
up
is
to your,
translated from another language
that just means it's your
makes
choice.
you think it's a translation error, but it's more of like you can pick a card from either or.
Did I already pull the 49 card out?
so.
No.
Glimmer of Hope. Somebody cares about Glimmer of Hope.
No, I don't have my card. That's about trinkets and barter items.
Somebody cares about. I thought somebody cared about. Glimmer
Was it
of
a
Hope.
side quest?
So when we get trinkets and barter items, we get glimmers.
Oh, okay. That okay. Well, that was fun. That was not the way
238.
to use our resources appropriately.
Well, you know,
That was not it at all.
no, I should have explored that.
Well, you
We
you
didn't
were- you
know.
were
We
low
didn't
hit
know.
Points, and
Never-
I'm like,
yeah,
here,
you
I'll
never
go
know.
do. I'll get off my lazy ass and do some things. And
I'm just set for a fight, so exploring that me and you do, I should do. I think, in case that happens again.
That could be
oh,
it. That could be our column.
Hell's Column, a monument once erected to immortalize the greatness of the city-state, emerges from the basin where the gurgling river connecting the bottomless sea to the great sea.
That's gotta be it. It's,
It's
a column.
Hell's column. Is there a tree on top of it?
I don't know how we're supposed to climb this.
I don't think the tree's on top of the column. It
No.
said you'll see the tree from the column.
There ain't no freaking trees.
You'll see the tree from,
from
the,
the
column.
column because it's so high. It's so high up. It gives you advantage.
I feel like I'm a little higher than the column right now,
You seem high.
and I don't see no trees.
I think we should move down
because
to
the
these
trees are probably
jokers.
like
I think we get a free.
trees over here, and you can see it from the column.
let us. You wanna
Oh, like we have to like.
you wanna
Somewhere in range of the
uncover
column.
them?
Do you wanna
It might actually be
explore?
cheaper for you to go this way too, because if you come down here, you'll have to do the 3, and then
Twice.
move out of here, do the 2
Oh,
as
that's
well.
ex-
let's explore this. You do it.
Okay, yeah, I'll explore it.
I shall read it.
Thanks, bud.
The ruins of the building stand before you. Perhaps there is some valuable object buried under the rubble. If you'd rather go your way, discard this.
Wait, what? It's just a
building
building?
with- Yeah. So we could dig for it with a shovel. It'll take 5 cards, but we only need 1
Only one success.
Or it'll take 7 cards.
Oh, just wait. Just wait,
I
and
have-
I'll come dig it up.
I have the keyword weakness, so
No, just wait and I'll come dig it up.
that's not.
We'll just. No, we can't wait.
Yeah, you can.
We'd have to go south then.
No, once I come over here, I can dig that up.
So we'll just sit here and
That
wait.
doesn't make a lot of sense practically of how this works, but that arrow can be done from either direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when I come over here, I can dig that up basically for free.
Mm-hmm.
Not completely free, but
It's for a lot more free than us.
yes, I have a shovel,
Okay.
right? So I wouldn't worry about that. I want to dig up the unfiler though.
Okay, how much is that going to cost?
This guy likes
Like-
to dig.
Well, I gotta say it in that tone of voice. I know what you mean by that.
Brandon's taking digs.
I don't mean it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what you mean by that.
Let's see if he's brain enough.
I'm gonna dig it.
Can you
I
dig
can
it?
Yeah, with my shovel, it costs nothing.
He can dig it.
You can dig
It's
it.
free
Can
for
y'all
me
dig
to
it?
dig these up.
I can't dig it.
Look. Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Dig it.
Can y'all dig it?
Exactly. That's what I just,
Human
I
bones.
just did that joke.
Given the interest of man by others.
If you repeat it, it's extra funny.
With arcane energy. Take a 349. Wait, 349 is something.
And if you find it,
and then you have to.
I get to
So,
finish
we already
this.
have a 349
joke.
somewhere, so that's not helpful.
Oh really?
So
I don't know.
there's no 349s. Is that
Are
what
the
you're saying?
pink ones 349?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, we have to try our luck.
And a 13.
But if there's no 3049, we shouldn't have to do 13.
Why?
Boolean.
That's
If the
not-
first one's false, they're both false.
Is there any or and
Come on, man.
luck
logic?
is on your side.
All right,
Okay.
you got lucky this time.
Luck
No,
on your
if
side.
it's a 349 with the dot, you continue on as if you picked it, but there's just nothing there.
Okay.
You also find items that must have
got
been
me.
deceased. Take a 149. I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Well, he is
The
Boolean
Boolean
certified.
language.
We should listen to him.
Yeah, I know my.
A spool of thread.
I know how to write in
Those
Boolean.
have been helpful. Let's go with this one. A grappling hook.
Ooh.
Climbing.
That's cool.
That's what we use to climb up it.
Where was the? Well, there was a climbing thing we just barely failed at.
Yeah, we don't have it anymore.
Yeah. It's,
But we
But-
might need that to climb the tower.
Dude, I can't carry all of this. We're gonna have to.
you're good. You got
I
this.
can carry some weight.
That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
We might
Okay.
just barely hit the max.
Yeah, it's 6. You need to get rid of one.
Oh,
Two
I'm
of these.
overweight as well.
The max is 6.
Max is 6.
And
Your
you're at
armor.
8. You're at
My
8.
armor put me overweight.
I'm at 8
Yeah.
and a ring of repentance. You've
And
had
that's
a
9.
surprisingly heavy iron ring. It's a ring that has weight. Immediately after this is revealed, read 485.
oh boy.
Oh boy. Wait, so you and I are both carrying too much stuff?
What happens when we're carrying too much stuff?
We-
You just burdened is all.
I think you just
Are we just considered cumbersome now?
That's it.
So then,
it's maybe like a moving penalty, maybe.
You guys are gonna have to carry some of this stuff.
Hold on,
what
let me check.
was the dialogue? 507.
485.
Oh.
You weren't even close.
No.
485.
I was looking at that one.
Oh,
485.
I haven't done a good deed yet.
485. You take the ring between your fingers,
Oh,
instantly feel deeply dulled. What?
No, I'll
Okay.
explain
You
in a second.
feel deeply dulled. Ooh, it's like a stupor.
So I'm a dummy.
As if through a veil, you see a richly dressed woman speaking from a throne to 3 men. Oh, you're in a vision.
Oh wait, okay, this is some whole side quest thing. That's what this means.
She
Okay.
rises to place a ring on each of their ring fingers. The criminals, a liar, a thief, and a murderer, are exiled from the kingdom, condemned to wander for the rest of their lives. Awakening painfully from your lethargy, you realize that you are wearing the ring of repentance on your ring finger. You pull on it with all your might, but only manage to hurt yourself.
It's not coming
It's
out.
a cursed
I
object.
took on one of the cursed rings of these.
Okay,
Criminals.
write down as a quest. Ring of repentance.
What have I done?
This is what should have happened to me when I broke the mirror.
Yeah.
485 is the dialogue we read.
Okay.
And then that's it. Return the dialogue.
Well,
I'll be.
Does it give you anything good?
I don't know anything. I don't understand.
When you
Here.
when
Anytime
you
I do something, I have to use this.
Yeah. So what's the word
when you
underneath?
do
During the results step, discard any revealed reflexes cards without taking their successes into account or applying their effects. So basically, I get no reflexes, and it's locked to me.
Oh wow.
And also, if we're overweight, we cannot take a move action.
So we have to come. You have to come to your aid.
Yeah.
Like this
Okay.
is free.
Oh, I forgot to finish the joke. Whoop, there it is.
Nice.
Nice. Whoop.
Shakalaka.
Okay, so I could take 4 of it, and you can take up to 6.
You guys have to come onto our card, though.
You have
You
to
have
come
3.
to us.
I know, we will.
But I was.
Okay, so I could take 2, and he could take.
How
Or
much
I
weight
could
can
I
we
could take
have?
4, and he
I
could
got a
take
cursed
3.
freaking ring.
What's our weight capacity?
6.
Okay, we got to move. Will you move? I have very little cards. Will you do the moving for us?
Yeah.
It'll take 3.
3 to move down.
Okay.
Okay, I'm moving south.
If someone has room for 3 weight, you could take the plated armor off me.
Really, we should.
I
make
have room
somebody
for
a
3
freaking
weight.
Warrior, right?
What?
Actually, I don't have that great
You
of
don't have
weapons
the
at the
magic
moment.
weapon.
What'd you say?
We really should have somebody be like no
I
warrior.
think he has better weapon. He's got a better weapon than me this time.
I mean, just because of certain things, I'm really set up for like a fight. But the plated armor,
Okay.
How overweight are you?
by 1.
Okay,
And you're overweight by 3.
now, I think. So
I have 3 space.
I could take 4 weight, and
You
he could take 3.
you get more fists. You get a lot of fists, don't you?
I potentially get
He's
more.
the one
So
that
you
can
you
make
probably
use
want
of
this
that.
You
plate.
should take that
You
armor.
could just take it.
This
You
is
should
some
probably
good
take that
armor.
armor. And I should probably give this to you because you can
Oh.
use penguins.
Yeah. Penguin potion.
I'm still good at fighting.
It's my PP.
regardless, but so I have room for 1 weight. If you have a 1 weight item that you don't want,
The
You
ring
want
of
a
repentance.
like, no, I wish.
You only have room for 1 weight.
I have room for 1 weight.
Does anybody have room for like 2?
Oh wait, no, I lied. Now I have room for 2 because I
Oh,
just
the
have
sword.
2, 4.
I only have room for 1,
I have room for 2.
and
I have room for
OJ's got room for 3.
So like the grappling hook and the tools.
Oh.
Now I'm down
Now
to
you're
just
good?
6.
I'm now at 6.
And ooh, that's fun stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
That's cool stuff.
I'm gonna have to recover soon,
Alright, now we can move.
but I'm
Picked up
gonna.
a bunch of items all of a sudden.
4. Okay, cool. I'm set.
We've got a lot of gear.
Nice.
This isn't bad.
I want to climb something.
Yeah, look.
Well, let's try and find you a column to climb.
Okay. I'm actually pretty geared up for a fight too. So if we come across a fight with these 2 cards, I can get a bunch of stars.
I'm gonna take my second win
Bro, I've got this hammer.
while we're sitting here.
You guys know what this
Magic
hammer does?
Yeah, your magic hammer kicks butt.
So I can use a sparkle
Uh huh.
to get 5 stars.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a max on the end of it. I've got 2
Oh.
sparkles. I can use my hammer and get 10
10
stars.
Yeah. Where were you for the last fight?
Jeez. That's insane.
Well, I had a mudworm chewing on my ankles.
Okay, I can move us to the next area. It's going to cost me 3 cards. Cost you guys 2.
Oh, all right.
And I am out of cards. Actually, I'm gonna wait. Should I wait or come with you guys?
Shoot. I could.
I'm just gonna come. I'm gonna have to recover though.
What he said.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Whispered it.
I could get an extra. I didn't say anything. I'm not a part of this.
You are.
I'm not.
You're
I didn't-
embedded.
I didn't do anything.
I learned it from Brandon.
You know,
what I
I'll
thought.
accept it. Internet corrupted me.
You should stay off the internet.
What would I do all day?
You should let your new bosses know that everything's fine
Just don't let him
as
on the
long as
internet.
he can't go on the internet. The internet's not required, right?
I don't need internet for my job.
You just fax it all in.
Oh wait, this cost everybody to move, didn't it?
Yes, it was painful.
Well, this isn't so great anymore.
Hey, look, a pillar.
I can explore if everyone else is really hurting.
Why did I put it on?
Same
you picked
thing,
it up.
Same reason why
That
Brandon
doesn't
just
mean you
eats
automatically
anything.
put it on.
No, because when you went into the vision, she put it on you. You woke up from the vision. It was suddenly on your finger.
Yeah.
You were holding it. You got a vision.
Like I'm one of the criminals?
Yeah.
You're forced to wear
Like
it.
I'm some
You
common
had no
criminal
choice.
to repent
Yeah.
for all the days of my
Because
life.
you're a dumb,
Are
intuitive
you
criminal.
Are you a thief? What was it? The thief, murderer, and what was the other one? Liar? Or
Something.
Yeah.
what is your criminal of choice?
Ah, of course.
What must? So you must repent for that. Okay.
Have either of you two done a recovery yet?
I have not.
No.
I'm waiting.
Oh,
Right now might be an okay
I'm
time.
avoiding my-
Because I'm not ill or sick and no penalties for doing
then,
it.
Then you two are technically better off than both of us. I've done a recovery and I've already used a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
So,
to do a good deed.
If I recover though, I lose 3 life
You
points.
could be nice to me.
3.
Is there another option?
You know,
can
I'm
save
gonna
the drowning
recover right
man.
now just because I don't get anything negative if I do it yet.
We haven't seen anything that's like.
You know,
a good-
I expect certain responses from our like banter, and it doesn't diminish how much I enjoy the like the negative response from that, despite knowing that should and will
You know
happen.
it's coming. Here it comes.
It still makes me laugh,
We got.
even though I knew there was no other choice for you. Couldn't say another thing. It had to be that.
We haven't come across anything at any point that's like you've done a good deed.
Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna be.
We
Is that
haven't
all it
seen
says?
That's how I get
No,
rid of
we
it.
did that. We had a good deed once.
We did. Did it say it?
Yeah, I think it was.
I
I
guess
think
I
it
have to
happened.
listen
I think it
really
happened to
closely.
me, and we got like some
Oh, okay.
barter or provisions or something. Or no, it was our influence increased.
Okay. I have to listen.
It was-
really
it was a
carefully
while
for my-
ago.
Did we save the donkey?
We've never saved.
We haven't been able to do that.
Dang it.
One day we'll save the donkey from the worms or whatever it is.
Yeah, and they can continue thieving the panels of the walkway.
Okay, I am loaded.
So do you want to explore 224?
Me?
The-
Yeah.
The
why not?
Kel column?
And Wes, whenever you're ready,
Who's got the-
let's dig up. Let's dig that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
You should do that first.
What?
We don't know what this
Remember, you
column's going to
promised you
trigger.
would do this. You promised you'd dig up.
Dig? What?
Snap out of it.
We don't know what the column's going to trigger. So you should
That's
probably...
a good point.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. 2,
Remember? Yeah. So
but I only need to do a 2 instead. Surely I can get a success off of 2, right?
I hope so.
There we go.
Great.
Bingo. What is it? Take a 13.
Bingo dingo. Feeling lucky, punk?
I don't know.
Do ya?
Jinxed. Well,
Hmm.
if you're jinxed, you only find a trinket.
Take 149 and discard.
I've got 2 spools of thread.
Nice.
All right. Thanks. You want it?
I can't
Yeah,
see
I'll
you needing
thread.
us.
I've got
In
it.
case something happens.
I'm running out of room.
I
You
like
need a
thread.
spool of thread and you're somewhere else. I don't know. I can't use.
Hey guys, look at this pillar.
224.
191.
That's it.
191. Do you think this is the Pilar they were telling us about?
There's
What?
trees just north of the Pilar.
Oh, are there numbers on there?
It's a look. It's a column. Oh, this is a column. But from the column, we can see the trees.
That's why you can't see it down
Look at that
low.
special tree.
Is there a special tree?
Yes, there's a
Looks pretty-
special tree.
Is there a number in
Pretty
there?
Is
special.
there a number on the special tree?
Is there a number on the column?
I don't know. It looks special, but
Okay, I look at the column.
224.
surely there's multiple 224s, right? This is the answer. This column has to be the one. What's our symbol? Oh, there's a walking
The
stick.
stilts.
I think.
This is
I
what-
should probably read
this is
it.
what
Let me
your
see if my
L5
eyes
see.
are adjusted. It's really just a matter of getting them to adjust.
I think that's a me problem, not a regular bad eyesight problem.
Are you okay?
The monumental column identically resembles a giant penis. The one depicted on the city-state's coat of arms. Building it must have involved huge efforts at the time, and testifies
Hooked on phonics is really something.
to the megalomania of the Killian leaders. It must be the column of elevation mentioned by the leader of the Levitors. I've got through it all.
Column of elevation.
See, my eyes are starting to adjust now. I can read
Now you
faster.
gotta climb it. Anybody got a grappling hook?
Nope.
One of the Levitors, a novice, judging by his outfit, stands at the edge of the basin where the column rises, doubled over and soaked to the skin from head to toe. He is catching his breath. After yet another unsuccessful attempt to climb. Oh, he can't climb it good. Okay,
He maybe can skip.
look. It's literally like my eyes will focus and I can read some and then they unfocus. They
Read,
focus for a second and then unfocus.
read 218.
You made it.
Wait, that's if we do the dial. Okay, I guess we're gonna talk to him first.
Phew, this is my 6th attempt, and each time I failed just before reaching the top. I'm trying too hard, or not hard enough. Did you come to find your tree too? That's right, any idea how best to go to the top? If I knew that, I'd have my stilts by now. There are plenty of shards in the column that can be used as holds. The secret is in your ability to manage your strength. If you reserve your energy, you will slip. If you expend too much energy, you will be exhausted before you reach the top. Our revered guide wears a star for each success he's had in reaching the top. I've heard he's even tattooed one on a particular sacred spot, if you know what I mean.
Stars upon the
Did
R's.
you add that?
If you want to spend time figuring out what the Levitor Novus meant, read 601.
I want to know.
Do we want to know what he meant by that?
He means under his chin.
I wanna know.
Obviously.
Okay, let's read it. This is hilarious.
I want to know.
On the top of his
I'm
head.
going all the way to the back for this one.
I bet it's on his tummy.
Oh.
If you
So he's
know
a
what I
star-bellied sneech.
Okay, so this requires
Speaking good.
mind. This is a required mind action. 0 cards, 0 or more cards with 5 successes. Or 8 if you're confused.
0 or more cards with 5 successes. I don't care that much.
5, can you get 5 successes? You really want to know? How bad do you want to know?
off 0 card. Is it chained? It's not
No,
chained.
it's not chained. You just have to. It just costs 5 cards. 5 stars. I mean.
I technically have a free star, but I'm not sure I want to use it.
Yeah, I
on
don't know if I
this.
want to use it on
Okay.
this.
No, you definitely don't see what he's getting at. Return 1 to your hand. I guess you gotta try.
What? Okay.
At least 1 card, I
It's
guess.
0.
Oh, I have
0.
to try?
No, but it's 0. You don't have to draw a
0.
card.
So it just says return 1 to your hand if you
You
want.
can put 1 in your hand.
Immediately take this action again or return the dialogue book. Okay.
Don't care.
Wait.
That was the whole point of this
Did I
conversation,
finish?
was to find out if this guy tattooed a star
Well,
on his
we
knee.
also have this ending the scenario probably action right here.
Oh, that's supposed to go there?
Oh.
This is you just did
Oh, I
this
just read that.
action,
Okay.
and now we can do this grapple action, or climbing action, which this
So,
grapple hook is made for.
3 cards, 5.
We're going to first try
It
this.
says 5 plus. That's the first time I've seen 5 plus stars.
Yeah. Well, no, we've seen 5 before.
No.
Really, 5 and a plus
Oh, the plus sign?
on the
Wait, do they
on the
not all
star.
Do they not all have a plus sign yet?
Sure. And the success is take a card whose number equals 224 plus the number of successes you obtained. So you're trying to get as many successes as possible, I guess, to get a better card.
For more success.
Better stilts.
But you have to at least get 5.
You're measured on the length of your stilts.
That's what she said.
So maybe I could try to.
Who's got a grappling hook? Who's got the climbing ability?
I do.
I couldn't carry it anymore. It's like it's too heavy. It's too heavy for me with my ring of dumbness.
Slow.
So we just need 5, yeah. Minimum of 5. Get as many stars as you can.
So I have 4 stars, just by default.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
It's not even chained. Like, you can do as many as you want.
Well, and I'm assuming this is the end of the scenario.
Especially with the little staircase thing.
So I probably just want to use the rest of my cards
Okay, yeah, just do it.
and get as many stars as possible,
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we're making a big assumption by saying the better card is more stars.
I say go for it.
Yeah, we don't want to end up like that guy, the Novus. And
Yeah, the 6.
I mean, that could take us into
fail.
cards that we can't use. for
He's
this.
got no stars upon ours, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
where should we tattoo? What sacred spot should we tattoo our
But I
stars
don't know if more stars is actually better.
Sacred spot.
Agreed.
It might be like we want exactly 5 stars.
But it says 5 plus.
Well,
But if you're adding that
Or
to
4
224, you can end up in a range of cards that don't have anything to do with this.
yeah.
It might.
If he ends up with like 10, 12 cards in there and we're adding it to 224, he ends
It
up...
must have a range in that section, though. It's just like.
Well, if it's not the right card, or it's not available, apply the consequence. And you slide to the bottom, get an exhaustion,
Okay,
and
then.
you can try again.
Okay, then I guess just.
Oh, and that goes along with what the guy was saying. Don't
Save your
do
energy.
too much and don't do too little.
Save
You want
your energy.
exactly that. He was giving us a clue.
So we want exactly 5.
Oh, you want exactly 5.
Yeah, not too little, not too
Yeah.
much.
So I can get 4 exactly.
But is it saying 5 exactly?
Because this one's optional, right? So
It
you
just
want to
sa-
try and
This
get...
is just a minimum of 5.
No, but based.
But what that guy was saying is you don't want to use too much strength, or you try to.
Yeah,
do
but we
too much
have to
stamina.
have 5 successes.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
I'm
wanna
saying
get
by
exactly
default,
I think that's the I consider that to be the minimum. Like
that is
too
the
few.
minimum. If you get too few, you fail it.
You automatically fail.
Just like any other
It's the
thing.
fail consequence if you
But I think
I see.
too much, we fail the other way by getting the wrong
buy
card.
a card that doesn't match.
Which is why, well, yeah, I'm thinking
That's,
that's
why we want
why
exactly 5.
If you shoot for 2,
I feel like 6 or 7.
and that's
It's
what
like-
you're optional to fill in.
But that guy
if
was
you
trying to
only
tell
get
us what you
one,
want to do
It
exactly.
requires me
Get
to
the right
use
balance.
3
it's not-
cards.
it's- Yeah.
I mean, I can reduce that down to just 1
you
card.
can choose however you can basically choose however many you want because of your grappling.
I really think he was trying to say get exactly 5.
I think so. I agree.
Okay.
Okay, so
Because you have the fuzziness of this one, If you try to get 2 successes,
with like 2
only
cards.
get 1, you can fill in your 5th.
Between 2 cards, I should at least get 1 success.
Yeah.
At worst, 2 successes. Well, at worst,
I like
3.
it. I like it.
3 is what we don't want.
No,
But,
I
but
say
either
2.
way, I could, whether I get 1 or 2.
Can we save the game right here and then like just
Save scum?
replay and load it?
There's no save scumming in this.
F5 then F8.
I like that.
Right?
I like
think this
that.
is the plan.
I think
what
this
you're
is the
doing.
plan. Okay. The problem is that this is gonna probably end the scenario. Is there something else you guys want to do? Like, did someone want to try to run back and do this, or do we think something else is gonna happen after this? Usually, these things mean
It's the end.
it's the end.
I feel good.
I don't think it's worth coming all the way back
I
here.
feel complete.
Like, it feels
What
weird
is-
that we haven't gone back to talk to this guy, so maybe it's not the end.
True.
I'm ready.
Because this symbol really just means everybody has to be there.
Yeah, that's all that really. Well, I think that's all that means.
It means everybody has to be present.
Yes, that's all it means. Okay, so
If we get the stick, we probably
well, let's do it.
there's not anywhere else to go if we get our walking sticks.
Let's do it.
Stilts or whatever they're called.
Okay, so
That is kind of exactly what we want.
yeah, so I use this, and I discard this, and that gives me exactly 5.
So we want card 229.
I have to roll for the grappling hook.
What do you mean?
Okay, it didn't get stuck.
I don't want it stuck. So 229. You
Could
give us
I-
the correct answer.
Did it say I could keep a card at all? Where was the thing?
Right here. Because you succeeded, no.
Well, there goes my on the double that I was crossing my fingers for. That's okay.
Okay. 229. Is it the right one?
The rocky outcrops studded with holes stand at the edge of the swamp. Who knows if they are natural or were dug out by man or beast? Oh. We have a thing. Does this just replace what we were at? Well, what did it say in the actual consequence step? Card.
Is it the wrong one?
Write down the number of successes.
Is it the wrong card?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Is it not the right card? Were we wrong about the 5?
Equal plus the number of sixes you obtain, which is 5. Yeah, 29. I don't know how to tell whether it's the right card or not.
Well, let's pretend like it
Often
is.
these kind of things, the back of it has like a thumbs up and the card number it came from. No, it doesn't.
I mean, it gave us a tile piece, is what it gave us, which I could see as potentially being correct-ish, but that also doesn't seem like the right kind
It
of
doesn't look like where we're at.
tile.
It doesn't look like where we're at.
Is there another 229?
No. But I did the math.
Yeah, where would this go?
Correct? Double check
Yeah.
my numbers. It's
We had
227.
5 successes.
182.
No, wait. You're not supposed to add any addition. I think you only add additional beyond 5 to it.
Take a card whose number is equal to 224 plus the number of successes you obtained, which we
So the
technically
5.
obtained 5. That's the minimum you can obtain, is 5. What number are the objective cards?
101.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 101 through 105.
How on earth do we know if it's the right
This-
card?
I don't think this is the right card.
So I actually slid down.
I think you fell.
Oh,
And I
right.
fell.
No.
And I can keep one of these cards.
Wait,
I'll
what?
keep that for the next attempt.
Let's put that back.
So we
No,
just have.
we can keep doing it.
We have.
Oh, this one. This one. Let's put this back. This doesn't
So-
look like it fits in with what we were doing.
Which is confusing, though. Really confusing.
I guess it must be really obvious that it's the right card, is what it has to be. But based on the hint of, he said, don't do too little and don't do too much. So at this point, what do we
shall I
think
read it
is?
Yeah,
At this point, what number do we think is
he
too
said something like that, huh? He said if you use too much strength, something too much.
You looking up the dialogue?
Yeah, I'll just read it again.
Yeah.
There are plenty of shards. Okay, so he says, this is my 6th attempt. Each time I fall just before reaching the top. I'm trying too hard or not hard enough. The secret is in your ability to manage your strength. If you reserve your energy, you will slip. If you expend too much, you will be exhausted before you reach.
Too.
He said the number 6.
Hang on, that part didn't.
6th attempt?
If you reserve your
Sometimes the
energy,
numbers
you
matter
slip.
in their puzzles.
Meaning if you hold back your stars, you'll slip. If you use too many stars, you'll be exhausted.
If you use too few stars, you'll be too exhausted to make the top because it takes you too long. But if you use too many, you'll use your strength too quickly and you'll fall anyways. That's kind of what he's saying. You'll either use your strength too fast to reach the top, or you won't move fast enough before you run out of strength.
It's got to be at least 5, and we think 5 is the wrong number.
That's what I thought. That's why I
He
said
said-
that 5 was the minimum.
He
like-
said the number 6,
It's a 6th attempt.
but he failed on his 6th.
Every time, just before we got to the top.
So maybe we're thinking 7?
So maybe each time he's used 1 star, but
I could see 7 being
Maybe.
the right number.
Sometimes they do things like that in their puzzles. Like the 6 means something. Either 6 being the right one, except he failed on the 6th, and that means 7. Or maybe he almost had it and it's 7.
I still have 3 free stars.
You're still the best option.
I don't
You're still
have
the
I don't
best.
have my other guaranteed star anymore.
Yeah.
I do have a card that allows me to draw an additional card in the result step,
That's just as good.
which is pretty good.
oh, by the way, did you put a hand card back?
Yeah, that's how I got this card, just barely.
And we took a 001
Oh, I didn't take a 001.
He's got what?
I gotta take a 001. I forgot.
because he failed.
What does this do to me? I'm exhausted.
What's the consequence
Oh.
of being exhausted?
I was already exhausted, so now I return this and I lose 6 cards.
Yikes.
Except, I don't know if I don't have that card anymore. Ouch.
Here, give me the
Okay.
grappling hook.
So that is
Are you set up to do this?
Oh, we have to spin cards for all the shuffling of items we did.
No, you don't. Not if you're standing on the same tile.
No, if it has a weight.
Really?
It costs the number of cards equal to the weight.
Yeah,
Does it really?
yeah.
Well, that's a dumb rule.
I forgot about that.
okay. Let's just plead ignorance. And,
No, we got to discard. Like he discards 2 cards.
okay. Well, I need to do.
You made for.
just-
Oh, that's discarding.
You discard. How heavy is the plate mail?
So I.
A
did-
character may give a purse card to another character as long as they are both on the same train card and not performing an action. Oh.
Unless it weighs something.
Which pay? So
Oh.
the receiver
The
loses
receiver,
loses the
receiver
cards.
pays the weight, right?
Yeah.
I didn't read
Yeah, if
who
you
has to
receive
do
it,
it.
you
Okay. Well, I gotta do a.
Player who gives or the one who receives.
I gotta do a.
Oh,
Rec-
either can.
Either
well, I
can.
gotta do a recovery. So tell me, am I gonna do the recovery? Well, either way, you would have to do the recovery too. So I'm just gonna do that now.
Wait, but you. Oh, hold on. You're wanting the grappling hook?
Maybe that's a bad idea.
Well-
but because I've got some options of giving me
Let's see.
some.
I'm trying to understand why you two are swapping items.
No,
We're trying to retcon the plate mail. He's got.
I gotta
one
give.
of us has to spend.
I gotta
3.
spend 3 cards.
Actually, one of you has to spend 3 on the plate mail.
Oh, you're trying to go back and fix the previous swap.
Yeah, he's
okay.
making. He's making us.
One of us has to. I'm making you follow the rules of the game. One of us has to discard 2. You ended up with something.
just something with 1. I already discarded 1.
okay.
So I'll discard 2.
No,
At this point, you and I are pretty.
Yeah, me and you are pretty
Pretty
equal, and I
because-
have 4
oh,
cards and you
because-
still have only 1.
because you exchanged something. What did you exchange?
He gave me the grappling hook.
Oh, okay. And I gotta do the. So I gotta. We'll do a recovery though.
Is your recovery cost you like health and stuff?
3, because I'm poisoned. So there's 9.
You're at full health though.
Yeah. So let's do 6. 18 cards.
Does the exhaust do anything besides that? Besides,
No, it's just a weakness that you have, and if I rest or spend 4 cards, I can. Well, I can also take this and get rid of it, but I was saving the fists for a fight. But I guess I could just, if we think my exhausted is going to cost us more things, I can just get rid of it now and use my fists for a fight, and someone else can be a fighter. This was just going to give me 2 guaranteed stars in a fight,
1,
which might be
2,
useful.
3.
it,
I don't know.
I can give this up and get rid of exhaustion if I think it's going to be a problem, or I can keep this and have 2 guaranteed stars for a fight.
I don't think your if your exhaustion isn't actively doing anything, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
That's what I was thinking until I lost 6 cards.
Until
Yeah.
you were already exhausted. So I kind of don't think you should try to climb again.
So we're.
In case you get exhausted.
So does anybody else have a setup to get stars on
I have-
any kind of action?
A lot that can get me into almost any number of stars I want, except, yeah.
So,
The grappling hook helps.
so maybe you should do a recovery
Yeah,
and take the grappling hook from me.
yeah. I'm gonna do 6 cards. And then
But that means we have to swap because you're already full. We have to swap an item. So you'd have to like give me what, like the shovel or something?
Maybe it's not a move action. He could probably just climb.
hold on, I'll just
Unless there's a penalty for being encumbered. Is there a climbing penalty for?
You just can't do a move action, so you could still climb with it.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
yeah. You just climb.
And then I
with
just take it back from you afterwards.
Yes.
what?
If you're overweight,
Right.
the only thing
Oh.
that happens is you can't do a move action.
Oh, okay. So we don't
Yeah.
spend 4. I'll just spend 2 to take it.
And then I'll spend 2 to
I
take
know,
it back,
because
and
you're
I'll
not
do
used to
recovery
it.
after
You're just
here in a
not used
second.
to it, because you've been on the big one for so long.
So I've got right. I've got
I know.
potentially 1, 2, 3,
But it'll be
4
fine.
extra
It'll be good.
stars I
It'll
can
be
pull
good.
off
And
of this.
It's
So
within
no,
your
almost no
budget,
matter-
though.
So you'd have to use all 4. That would give you 7.
So I do 2.
Just-
If we're thinking
just
7
play
is the
with
right
it,
number.
And then you'll
If we
get
think
used to
7's
it.
the right number,
You'll
I
get
need
used to
4 extra, right?
It's just like the old days.
Yeah.
I can just say,
Got too comfortable.
you know, it's
with
okay
the
that I
game.
burn this. It's okay that I burn this and these. And say like, but what I don't want to do is go over accidentally. Right?
Which remember, this reduces it down to where you only have to use 1 card. You don't have to draw 3.
I know, but
I
just give it
don't
some
want
time
to get
and
too
you'll get
many
used to it
stars on
again.
here.
So how many guaranteed stars do you have?
1, 2, at least 3
There's nothing we can do about it.
if I need to.
So
You'll
you,
be fine.
we're thinking
You'll
once. So you need to
you'll
do the
get
same
used
thing
to
I
it.
did, is just do 2 cards.
Oh, probably.
It's money well spent.
Because if you get 2 stars, you can just remove 1, but you want
Have
at
you
least
been
1.
playing on it yet?
What number are you going for?
I think
kinda
we're going for
wanna-
7, right?
I want to get close to
well,
4.
Yeah, just
You
keep
want
playing.
exactly
You'll
4.
get used to it.
I
It'll
want
take some
exactly
time.
4.
Because that gets you 7.
What card combinations
thanks,
would
Colin.
take me over 4? And that would, I really need to avoid that, right?
2 cards could potentially get you 2 stars, but just removing one of your options for a star
Right.
solves that problem. Just like mine. Just don't do that.
Yeah. If one of these is a reflex,
You can't use it anyways.
I can, because it's not speaking or fighting.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm extra.
It's a reflex card,
I'm
then
extra dumb on this.
then you'll get 2.
Because that could give me 2 stars. There's other combinations that could get me 3. If it's the right 2 cards, it would accidentally give me 3, which is still fine.
Which is still fine because you just use less cards.
I say you do more. I say you do one
What
more.
would happen if there's 3 cards?
That's don't listen to him. He's being a gremlin.
I think
For what reason?
you're gonna end up with
If I accidentally-
two halves
accidentally
there.
roll 4 and 5, I could get screwed. Okay.
You could end up with no stars there.
No stars.
And
If there's
completely
no
fail.
Stars, I'm in trouble.
If there's no stars,
Exactly.
if there's no stars, you do 6, which is something we might have
We
wanted to
haven't tried
test
that.
anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no matter what, it's more stars than what I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're
No
only
matter what I do.
and we're assuming that we need 7 just because of the old guy at the ground saying that he did 6 tries.
We're really reaching into what it is he said.
Okay.
And so it could be a whole bunch of
I got
things,
1,
which is exactly what you wanted for doing 7 stars.
1, 2, 3. Right? 4.
5, 6, 7.
That got 7. Right?
Yeah.
That's what we wanted.
If that's what we
Okay.
want.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
How many do you get from here?
1, because I drew 2 flags.
1. Okay.
Makes sense to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I would.
Okay, now check my.
It's the closest thing to like an educated guess we've gotten of like
Yeah.
which number we're supposed to go to.
So
Being 7.
7 plus 4 is 11.
231.
So 231.
Sounds correct to me.
Sure.
And we'll know right away because the keyword is if it's the right one or
Doesn't exist.
doesn't exist. And that one clearly was not the right one because we were totally confused. That's where.
I'm assuming if it's the right one, it's very obvious.
Yeah.
There is a 231. A trail forks. One side continuing across the plateau, the other following the shoulder to the hill to its summit, where large thorny plants grow.
That's not it.
That's
That's just as confusing and not
It at
helpful
least looks
as.
closer to like the terrain where we're at, but that's not it. Right?
That's not it.
Is there a tree on it?
Yes, but it's the porcupine trees, which are.
Oh no, that's not our tree. That's not
There
our
are
destiny.
porcupine trees over here somewhere. So it's almost like what would belong.
This is why they gave us 12 health. Because we have to just keep trying this until we figure out what the number is. So the question is, do we go back down to 6? Or go higher?
Well,
Do I get to put one of these in my hand if I fail?
Yes.
Okay.
But you also become exhausted.
yeah, take a 1.
Okay, one of these. I want this one. Wait, that was the hand card I played. Those don't count.
What's
Okay?
so weird is that
Those don't count.
it's not giving us
So I only can
any
choose-
feedback, so we don't even know if we're overshooting or undershooting. That's the
Correct.
weirdest part about this.
I think that's why they gave us so much health, is they're just kind of expected us to have to keep trying
It's
this
trial and error.
over and over again. It's just whether we think we should go higher first or lower, back down to 6.
Let me just go do like an all-in sort of thing.
I,
See,
I think it's 6. And if not, I'll do 8 because I've got enough cards. I could possibly just. I've got 8.
so
Well,
I don't have
15 cards
any
here.
sort of guarantee.
neither
amount.
do I.
I have no way of predicting.
Unless you give up 2 cards to get 3 from the grappling hook. Did you roll for it, by the way?
Oh no.
Roll for it and make sure it didn't get stuck.
Because I failed.
Okay, it's not stuck. It was a 1.
So like as we start narrowing down the number, it's going to be harder for us to be exact.
Yes.
And
Sounds
it'll
like
be
it's a little bit easier for you guys to be exact.
For me, I still have a
Not-
option to be exact with
not
this.
I feel like just yeeting out there a random high number and see what we get, because that's probably as much useful as I'm gonna be.
But do you want to try to use
You
the,
need the grappling hook to at least get the first 3 stars.
or do you want to save the grappling hook for my more precise attempt?
I'd
In
say
case you
for
lose
you.
it.
Well, we're still gonna be. You still have to
You don't have to
take
save
it from
it.
someone. So,
Well,
oh,
that's
because I
only-
might get it stuck.
That's what I'm saying. Every time you use it, there's a risk of it getting stuck and no longer being able to use it.
So the next number we're trying is what? 5? Or I mean 6?
or
No.
or whatever,
Or just whatever he gets.
just to rule out numbers.
How many cards are you talking about here?
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
we
show-
wanna
maybe go for
We want
8.
to try to get into 6 or 8.
So if he picks like 7 or 8 cards.
8.
But it's worth two. It's worth 2 cards to at least put you in the range of getting 3 to 5 cards, 3 to 5 stars. Putting you at least up in that range reduces the variability of what you're doing there.
11, 12.
Unless you want to guarantee save it for a precise attempt.
Right.
So yes, unless
Unless you get stuck.
you get it stuck, and then you lose your option for a more precise attempt.
It's really, it doesn't cost me anything extra to recover. I'm really healthy.
I think we should maybe
So,
let him just do a
Just
weird
let
random
me do
attempt.
a random one so we rule something out.
And get exhausted.
I'm not getting exhausted.
Are
You will if you
already-
fail.
Are you already exhausted?
Oh, then we're close.
Well, then you will.
You will be.
You will get an exhausted card if you
Oh,
fail.
oh, one of those.
That's what he's saying. Not that you'll
You
go
will become
unconscious.
exhausted when you fail.
Well,
And then if you try again, you're going to lose 6 extra cards. Like what happened to Brandon.
But if we're gonna do a random pot shoot attempt, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
right.
I think it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Doing like, I don't know how many cards you're thinking. Maybe do like 9 cards or 8 cards or something.
So like,
7.
I was thinking of
Well,
12.
then you run the risk of
7,
it
8.
being lower than 5.
Right.
8.
So, like, I think worst case scenario,
You're roughly
If-
6-ish.
yeah. So it's definitely not
Well,
more than
worst-
4. It has to be more than 4 because there's only so many half stars. You're right. It's probably about 6.
5 or 6 at worst.
Yeah. So I was thinking, yeah. So like, maybe I just go higher
But you want
and
6.
do like 2 more.
Well, are you going for 6 or 8?
Maybe an 8.
I think he's going more for like the 8 range.
Yeah, 8 or
I
9.
think he's trying to go higher than what.
Let's see if we just get real high up in there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm surprised some of these cards didn't say, "Oh, you slip and fall." That's what's really kind of throwing me is like they're not even kind of cards that are relevant
Yeah.
to what's going on. They're not saying, "Oh, you almost made it to the top and you fell,"
Yeah, it's not even telling us how
or
close.
you ran out of energy, or you
Right.
expended too much energy before you got halfway up. It's not. They're not even acting like these cards are related to what we're doing.
It's giving us no feedback.
Right.
These numbers equal to 2 to 4 plus the number of successes you obtained.
You have 6 so far. 7. 8. 9.
It's not bad.
Fine.
That's kind of like in the range of what we were going for, anyways. That's 2 above what we were at.
Yeah, we
That's-
probably maybe even tried to get 9 at some point. So
Yeah, I think it's a great attempt.
Okay, 9 plus 224 is 233. Agreed?
okay.
So we can't choose how many we want to use.
Nope,
we have
it's
to
just
do it.
however many you got.
Is my math right?
Yeah,
233?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not the math person.
you're not math certified.
I never math. I'm a never math. I don't know about this.
Do you want to?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that card.
About what?
This
not-
is a mistake
It's,
card.
it's a mistake card. I can
That's
see it
got to be a
already.
mistake card. Please
I
tell
can
me
already
this.
see it.
Just read it.
You want me to read your mistake
You
card?
read my mistake card?
I can already tell it's a mistake. In a last-ditch effort, you climb to the top. Oh, hey.
Oh, no.
No, it's got the check bar. It's got a thumbs up
Oh, it's got a thumbs up.
from 224.
I can't
Oh
believe. Nah,
You freaking
gosh.
nailed it.
And we
thought
wanted
we
8,
screwed up
and
again.
it ended up.
I wanted
Being
6 and then 8.
You just do them in order.
Yeah, you nailed it. In a last-ditch effort, you climbed to the top of the column. You made it.
9?
At the end of your strength, you contemplate the surroundings, but not a single tree is visible. Incredulous, doubt overcomes you. Would the leader of the Leviters have lied to you? Unless this is a new test, you sit down, cross-legged, and begin to clear your mind. Oh, I thought it was a fight. Okay. It's not. Well, kind of is.
Maybe a riddle.
The image of a lone tree appears briefly in your mind. In all likelihood, the more you meditate, the more detailed the vision will become. It is a group action where we're all involved, and it is a thinking action, which I thought I had something for. It's the,
Do
like
I
the
get
head
to
with the
keep any of
brain.
these? Are they gone?
No.
They're all gone.
No, because you succeeded.
Okay.
You did it though.
Nice.
But
Pull
you
that
do.
one out.
But before this happens, you take a 101 and a 376 card.
So we all sit down and contemplate, sort of.
So now we're trying to meditate and imagine the tree. Oh. And we're hoping a detailed vision will come to our heads.
Oh.
Yeah. But this is essentially like a fight, but instead of fighting, we're just thinking.
376.
376 and 101.
The vision of the tree that appeared to you at the top of the column is still etched in your mind. Oh. The tree of destiny. This was before doing that?
Yeah, because we get an image of a lone tree. We're just trying to get a more detailed vision by thinking better.
Okay. When you think you've found the tree that is meant for you, whose branches you can use to make your pair of stilts, take a card whose number is equal to the number of your terrain card plus 44. It is not the right card. You're gradually overcome by doubt and a certain sense of gloom. Each character must discard all of the cards with the keyword blessing and take a 001 card.
When do we do that?
When we are on a terrain card where we think we found the tree,
Okay.
we add 44 to the terrain card's number, and if we're wrong, we discard our blessings and we're all exhausted.
Okay. But first we have to do this, and I imagine if we succeed at these things,
Add more detail?
We find out exactly where the tree
it's
is.
going to do dialogue that's going to help us find exactly where the card is.
Okay.
So we need to do this. We have to, because it's a timed event. We don't really have a choice.
Chain 2, success 2.
Did this say discard?
It
Did we
doesn't
just
say
get rid of this
anything.
thing?
It doesn't say anything. Unless it's...
If you're not right or it is not available, apply the concept.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
This still is just hanging out. What the?
Okay.
So chain 2, 2. I technically still have my draw an extra card.
I've got this inspiration. Oh no, that's not. That's not gonna help.
This is unfortunately not a fight action. Does your companion do the thinking, or is yours like mine?
No,
where it
it's
doesn't.
it's
still
nah,
like the
it's-
words and the search and stuff.
No thinking.
Dang it. Yeah, the only thing I have working for me is I can up the chain. Yeah, and I can draw an extra card if I need to. Which
Yeah.
maybe I save mine for the last one because I can up the chain to get 4 stars.
So I can get a free star by using my
Is
focus,
there not a negative consequence for this first one?
because it doesn't want us to. Our failures are cost us anyway, so that's probably why.
Well, hold. Oh yeah, it is separated. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, you mean this first one?
Yeah.
Or you're not talking about that one. Okay, so I could get like I said, I could get a free success
Okay.
if I use my focus. That allows me to put this in my hand if I want.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Shall I do it?
Do what?
Well, if I use focus, I can return something from
You
my discard pile to
He can technically do that during any action.
during any action.
at any time. Oh wait.
Yeah.
What does it say in the
It
bottom
says,
part?
it says choose one card in your discard or your action deck and add it to your hand.
Yeah.
It's
So you
that
can do.
card.
So you can do it at any time because it's a anything action.
But it's not an action on its own. You
No.
just do it with an action you're doing.
Yeah. So during his action, he moves that card to his hand.
Or do I save it for the next one?
Well, no, you would want to do that in order to pull a discard card into your hand.
Right. But
No, but he's saying should he do it for the
for the next one, because
for,
I'll
for
need
the second one
three.
where it's harder
I'll need
and let someone
second
do
or
this chain
third.
2 too.
They're using and or wrong.
They are.
Not even
Okay.
like thinking believingly.
Since I have quite a few.
But like the
cards,
times I've
I'm
used
gonna
it
do
in a
this one.
sentence, I mean it. I've always meant it. Like I'm just thinking about it as you can either only do this or this and this. Sometimes you may want to only do, the one option, but sometimes you may want both.
Well,
That would what it really means.
if that card
right?
had said
You're
two
correct.
cards,
Okay.
if it had been two cards, it would make a lot
it
of
says
sense.
one.
Imagine it said two cards initially, and they were doing some play testing and stuff, and didn't like what was going on, and so they changed the number to one because it was overpowered. But the English translation had already happened,
Okay.
and so
That makes sense. Yeah.
So, do either of you two have confidence in being able to do a 2 chain 2?
Well, yeah, I could just.
No,
do-
not you. These
I
two.
don't. I don't feel confident.
Because I saved my combo for the last one. Your combo would be stronger for the second one.
Okay, so I'll do the first one.
what combo are you talking about?
Getting a free star.
Well, I
That
just.
doesn't give him a free star.
I can pull this one out of my
But you
discard.
can't do that until you've already done an action that lets you do this. This doesn't immediately let you use this. This says you can take this and put it in your hand.
But then once it's in his hand.
But then once it's in his hand, he can do it during the action.
Right. But he's got to do an action first in order to put it in his hand.
No, because he
It's not
starts
at the end of the
he
action.
starts-
It's during the action.
Yeah, as soon as he starts the action, that just happens.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
so when he declares that he's doing the action,
He can immediately
he can
do this.
immediately do that.
Okay. I'm thinking of a hand card you have that always has to be done ahead of time.
Yeah, that's a
yes,
different
that's
card.
a different one.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first step, since I have a lot, I haven't used any of my cards
Well,
since
hold on.
recovery.
I don't have anything that will benefit. I already
Which
do everything on
which is
mine.
why we might want to save yours for this one.
Right. So I was gonna not do that first. I was
Okay,
gonna do
you're just
3,
Okay.
hoping for 2, unless somebody else wants to spend 3. Because
Okay.
the chances of 2 for 2
It
are.
costs you to recover. Here, let me just do
Yeah.
it.
I've already recovered though. I'm down to 3 life points.
Oh, you've done all your recovering
You
you're
can't
gonna do.
recover.
Okay.
What I
If he
should have,
recovers again, he's dead.
what I should have done was I should have recovered down to at least
Like 2 hit
2
points.
or 1. That's what I should have done.
It's
too late, but-
this is
That's fine.
yeah. Let me do it. I am so healthy.
So
right
try to
now.
get 2 stars.
Try to get 2 stars with a chain 2.
It is. I get what you're saying though. No failure consequences is interesting.
That is weird.
It's basically just keep doing this until you get past
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It doesn't
And
cost you anything.
Think about it. Think about it more, chump. Think more. Envision the tree more.
All right,
Thinking.
I'll try
You
the
guys haven't
3 of
gotten
them.
past the
This is
first
fine.
step. Think
Here.
1.
2.
You
But
got-
that's I need to add a chain to it, right? Because it's 3.
So we got rid of 1, so we now just need to do this again and get a 1 star.
Okay.
Wait, is that
Yeah,
something in his
alright.
hand? One of those can go in your hand.
Okay.
2 of them can.
No, because he didn't succeed.
Oh, you didn't succeed. You
No,
failure.
you can't put them in your hand.
You can't put them in your hand.
So do you
Just make
want
sure I
to,
didn't
or do
lose
you want me
anything
to?
good.
Again, chain 2. You got 2
You
chances.
do it, Wes.
Yeah, we just,
Chain 2, 1 success.
there we go.
Okay. So you can put one of those in your hand,
More than enough.
and we read
Or
3,
read.
3, 8.
Well, you could put 2
Or-
of those in your
oh.
hand because
Right.
you succeeded.
Oh, crud.
Right? So that means the further we go into this, it's going to tell us more about the tree. So we really need to not fail these next 2.
Yeah.
No, so we read this and we have to do the same fight again.
Or this. Wait.
Because we can't move down to the next step.
It doesn't say move down? What?
You either move down or
right.
you read the next dialogue.
What do we
Oh.
no, let's move down.
Or does the dialogue kick us out of this?
That's what I'm afraid is the dialogue kicks us out and we want to move down and get a better dialogue.
Or the dialogue.
Yeah.
The dialogue does kick us out with limited.
Limited information.
Yeah.
But if we go down to the next step,
We get more.
But we may
information.
risk not
if we
no
fail,
information.
what happens in the next steps though?
No information, right?
You just read the previous one and return it.
Right.
So we need to move down to the next step.
I think so. And not fail the next steps.
Yeah. So the failing of the next ones are bad.
But if we fail, we still get to read.
The very first one.
And
So no matter what, we'll read some information.
We
Just
only have
if we
one
can get
chance at this now.
from now on, we have one chance.
Oh boy.
We're running out of enough energy to look for the tree.
Okay.
So now it's
Or read. Okay, so 3. So
now it's a
that's gonna be
chain to
me.
3 successes, and if we fail, we're out.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
Like, yeah.
Choose
you
one
have
card.
to. There's
Put it in my hand.
Failure's not an option.
Concentrate super hard.
Super hard.
Return this. That gets returned.
What?
Return this. You said it so well. I love it. Super hard.
Have you?
3. So I need 2
Have you
stars.
watched
I'm
any,
gonna do 4 just in case.
My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Oh, very little, but a little bit.
So there's our 3 right there. Okay.
Okay.
One of the.
So you can return two of those to your hand. And I guess I attempt this, or we just accept what we've got.
If you fail, it goes us all the way back to the top.
Yeah.
What does it take?
So it's chain 2, 4 successes. I can.
Chain 3. You're chain 3.
Well, hold on. No, hold on. Keep it. What's that? Chain 2. I can either make it chain 3, or and be able to draw an extra card, or I can change it to chain 4, and that's it. Like I can quickly discard this and make this a chain 4. But then I won't be able to draw an extra card if I need it.
You seem to have the best.
And so it might be better to get chain 4, do a recovery, and that's 4 cards for 4 successes. That's not bad odds.
No, you seem to have really good.
Or we accept what we've got and go with that information.
Here's what I think.
Because we've technically explored this area pretty well in the past.
It's gonna probably be like a description, then we gotta go find it, huh?
Well, it looks a hell of a lot like that tree, which we already saw when you were on here. This picture looks like that freaking tree.
It does.
I'm not saying it is.
But also, if it starts describing a place, we've walked through here
We've seen so much.
so
of this.
much
Yeah.
that we should be able to get a general idea of like, okay, if it's in like a swampy area, we go that way. If it's in like a really river area, we go this way. If it's like by a crevasse, we go this way. If it's by the rocks, I think that's like up here. You
Yeah,
know?
I totally remember all that.
Ish. It's roughly
Yeah.
that, you know. So maybe we just accept the information we got and we think it might actually just be this.
And let it describe it to us, and then go for it.
I mean, I'm close enough to being able to get it that
You
it's
got
like
a really good chance.
that
of
it's
getting
like maybe, but it's not like, oh, I for sure got this. Because I still have to get 4 successes out of 4 cards. Like I got nothing guaranteed. Which getting 4 stars out of 4 cards is not impossible, but not necessarily at all guaranteed.
Are you gonna be able to handle that? Will you have to recover again if you must?
I'd have to recover right now to do what we're talking about. I'd have to do
And so
recovery.
no matter what, you have to recover.
Yeah.
How
Which
many-
I'm at 6 hit points. So I can take myself down to like 1 and get 15 cards. So that's not the part I'm worried about. I'm worried about us losing the advancement we just got of information.
I think you can do it.
Think we should go I should go for it?
I think with like 5, 6 cards, you're gonna get your 4.
Yeah.
And then I'm just kind of out of the fight for searching for it if we end up having to search far.
Yeah, he's gotta do all the searching because he's the one with health.
Yeah, I can do a bunch of. I'll do all the wandering
He's
around.
gotta do the
Okay.
wandering and searching and stuff.
So I can get 15. 1, 2,
I'm not the worst off. I still have 5 hit points. I'm not dead yet.
10, 11, 12.
I do
And
need
I
to
feel
give-
safe about wandering around because I've got a weapon that slams.
I do need to give the grappling hook back before we move.
Yeah.
But he's got enough to like move us around quite a bit. I mean, we have to be able to give up things for moving through these.
and I think we still have to make it back. Which I think. Do you still have your on the double?
I do.
So at the very least, one person can get back, which is all we technically need. So I think we're still okay. Okay, so we're thinking. So I discard this, and I can make it up to chain 4. 4, and
You
then.
don't have to decide that yet, though.
Well. Yeah, I guess I
See
don't
where
have.
you're
I guess, yeah. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you think 6 is enough?
No. I think 8.
Give yourself options.
I think you're right. I think 8 would be better for guaranteeing that this happens. And then that gives me enough wandering around
Got some wandering around
actions. Yeah, some wandering around money. I'm down to 1 hit
Yeah.
point. I thought of it. I wasn't going to say it, but you know. Okay, here we go. So there's 3, 4. Okay. That alone, I had lots of options.
But you maybe don't have to use those if you have
Okay.
some better combination of
Well,
4,
fine,
right?
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Hold on. That's what I was gonna
Well, I did it before you, so suck it.
do. Look,
So that gives me just doing a chained 1 gets
Chain
me up to
one.
3. That's 4 stars.
Perfect. That's all I need.
That's all I needed.
Awesome.
So that lets us read that dialogue.
2. What?
is that
2.
chances comes a good deed.
265. Return. When you're ready, return that.
Okay.
265.
Turn that.
Well, maybe the good deed is when we healed that one person at one time.
I feel like I've tried to help some people. I don't know why I'm being punished.
265.
Only a little bit of light murder went on.
The outline of the tree takes shape in your mind. Its black trunk reaches up to the sky. A stream flows nearby, with a path of crumbling planks at its edge. The wind kicks up wisps of steam or smoke. The vision ceases and you open your eyes again.
There's a little bit of steam, smoke, maybe.
Black trunk, though.
That was our best read.
Black trunk
Where was the car?
up to the sky, so it's like tall.
There's a river nearby.
The wind, yeah, a stream flows nearby with a path of crumbling planks at
This
its
is
edge.
265 you're reading.
Oh, yeah. So
I mean,
There's a stream.
stream and a crumbling path at the edge of it.
so it could be possibly up here, because that's near.
There's kind of some smoke through here.
I don't see it. Where?
There's a white line right there and right
Oh,
there.
I guess
There is.
I guess it's kind of, yeah, it's wind coming off the.
Read it one
I'm
more
really
time.
reaching on that.
Read it one more time.
What is that right there?
Oh, that could be the
Is that
tree.
black? Is that black?
That's the exact same type of tree.
Oh, it
So
is.
It says, black trunk reaches to the sky. The stream flows nearby with a path of crumbling planks at its edge.
Yeah. That could be it right
Is this
there.
the stream?
Where's the smoke?
That's the
Stream,
river.
crumbling path?
This is the stream.
Where's the
That's
smoke?
the river.
Wait, what did it say about the smoke?
It just says, the wind kicks up wisps of steam or smoke.
There could be steam on this tile.
This same tree could be all these places.
Yeah, but this fulfills a lot of the things with a crumbling path.
Smoke.
I think we
I mean,
gotta
even
go.
the bridge could be considered a crumbling path. Do you think we ought to explore these two?
Just to see what those tiles look like.
Well, how do we? Oh, once we think we're on the tile,
We add 44 to whatever its number is.
and then if it's not, bad things happen.
Okay, so we take some cards. We also take some cards.
Okay.
99
That's not bad.
and a
Oh,
one.
We have no more 99s.
Because they're glimmer hopes or something.
Yeah, we've got all of them.
And a 150.
Stream.
You are focused.
Who did that?
I was focused, but
I did the last action.
he can be focused.
You're focused.
Oh yeah, and it says we descend to the bottom.
Smoke.
You carefully descend to
Steam?
the base of the column.
Smoke or steam?
Like the wind is picking up like smoke or steam or something. So maybe we ought to come up to here and explore these two, and see if they look any better than this one. Because if we go this way, we're going away from the river.
And I already just looked at all the pictures because I took a picture of this once, and it has all these. There's nothing like that over here.
Nice.
How about up here?
That part was uncovered when I did this.
Okay, well, let's go explore these two.
Yeah.
Let's spin to Hope Reborn.
For what?
Because we have 2, and if we need to get 10 health, it doesn't need to cost us both of them.
Okay, sure. What do you want
Well, the next cool path is either reflex card
We could use probably some more reflex cards.
or
I need to recover, I think, and get all my cards back so we can do all this here. One.
reflex card or increasing something in our community by like 2.
Okay, so I think our goals was morale.
I'll recover 5.
Oh, we need to do. Do we need to
Wait.
increase one of these
It's not this.
from the?
Oh wait.
It's 4.
Is there something we need?
A
like
quest?
special influence or something?
What the heck is my bookmark?
Where's the bookmark?
How come this fell out? Here we go. Community morale is our secondary goal.
How do we do that?
The tremors that shook the Citadel have destabilized the precarious balance that was established since the reversal. When you read the epilogue, if you have fewer than 6 built buildings, community morale will likely deteriorate. But we still have 6, right?
Yeah, we have 6. So, okay. Do we need like more defense knowledge or anything?
So far, I've only seen that we needed influence and
Knowledge.
yeah, the book thing.
Okay. Well, let's do some advanced skills then.
Okay.
Sorry, but just you saying the book thing indicates we need more knowledge. Because if we're stating it as the book thing,
It's the book
we
thing.
probably need more knowledge.
Do we need more knowledge?
I'm not knowledge certified.
Do we need more defenses or the book thing?
Should we do more knowledge? We can do more knowledge.
The paper club
What are
with
we
the
at
words
right
on it.
We're at 9.
Yeah.
We're at 8.
I think that's enough.
That's
if we're-
enough.
Well,
I'd almost kind of rather do some reflex cards.
I misread it. Well, I mean, we can do reflex, but
Oh.
like the next interesting path is like advanced skills.
you guys remember this? What was it? What was this even
Those are nice,
for?
too.
Those are pretty.
Do you remember?
Good. But there was something we did.
Where was it?
It was right here.
So one of us having one of these buildings means we can do like more advanced skills or something, right?
Like if I'm
Does
poisoned,
that sound familiar?
Well,
one
yeah,
of
if
those
you
Twice.
Hmm.
That's the building of knowledge.
you're talking about skill, the things.
Like those things. But wasn't there something where we did the advanced skill, like the advanced cards? Maybe not. Twice.
is it one of these buildings will get rid of my poison?
Your poison I don't remember seeing before.
I don't even think my healing card will get rid of your poison because wait,
Oh.
hold on.
Herbalist shop and or market I can obtain the antidote.
Oh yeah, do we have one of those?
We have a market.
So yeah, when we
So
get
it's
back to
already
base,
built? Okay.
Yeah.
when you get back to base, you'll be able to get rid of it.
What about an herbalist shop? What will the
When our
herbalist shop
market is
do?
built, you obtain
An antidote.
Yeah, that'll fix it. We have a market.
What else do we want though? Anything? Sanatorium?
We want to do the advanced skill cards. I just thought we had done something that meant that we get double, but I guess not.
I don't remember that, but I don't know.
Whatever it was, I can't really remember it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Ready for some advanced skills?
I'm advanced.
This is the guy we found out, like, he was, like, in a tree fort, and we went up there, and he's like, oh, I'm writing on my book about dancing and stuff. And we're like, we could help, and then I think we realized we couldn't actually help.
Thank you.
You're stupid.
Well, I had asked. So thank you. When are you expecting?
Huh? I know. I'm always expecting. That's the problem.
That's his secret.
That's my secret. Always
Ooh,
expecting.
I like
Those look
that.
pretty good.
Oh, but those look better for everything else.
They
Way
look
better.
pretty good.
Oh, those cards.
Two of them, right? Or just one?
We can keep 2 of these.
I mean, that one has good stars.
This one requires a companion.
I kind of
which
like
isn't
these
the
two.
worst. But like this is like used for anything all the time. This is like
Plus, you get
That one
and
is
the
just
drawing.
super useful.
yeah. You have to block it, but that's not the worst because that like will give you
Well, you have to
anything
block
you
out
want,
most of those.
right?
Yeah.
This one seems pretty useful too. Being dependent on a companion seems.
Not as helpful.
I mean, we have a lot this threat of companions, so it's not the worst. I do still think these 2 are the better ones.
I agree.
But what about that one? What is it?
Gives you magic.
It basically would give me swirlies to use.
It's got better successes on it.
Yeah, the successes are looking kind of.
I mean, this would be good for me.
None of that's for me.
Okay, I say we take these 2 then. You take that, and I'll take this one. Since it's got the fish.
You still think that?
Well, this is the better card.
I don't know. I think that my card is still better than this one.
Because the wild card.
Yeah, that's like
The wild.
almost always added.
So I mean, yeah, this one gives you a full star, but this still gives you 2 half stars, 2 randoms if you draw it, and 2 randoms if you use it.
Rando.
That's true.
which really are pretty good.
You can choose randomly,
So how about I
That's what
take
those
this
mean.
one and you take this one?
right?
Uh huh.
Gosh, somebody put this in here backwards.
You
dare they.
did that.
Quit touching the cards.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
You're messing them up. I can't keep nothing nice around you guys.
Look.
It's like my kids.
Okay, so are you gonna start moving us? I guess.
I need to give.
Oh,
this
me.
back
Yes, that's why I got all these
to
cards.
you.
Yes, please.
Oh,
It's
are you gonna go with cards?
Yeah.
Okay. The question is, do we want to go?
North to the paddock, or does it cost
Well,
the same
If
either
we
way?
if we go this way, it'll only cost 2 extra. If we come up this way and explore, if we go this way, it's gonna be way more expensive.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd go this way and then up. Because otherwise that'll be 2, 4, instead of 2, 3. 4.
Okay.
Well, I guess it depends. 2 will get us there, but 4 will get us there, 4 will get us there, so I don't think it matters. But if we want to do that first,
Yeah, but going this way is gonna cost everybody cards.
This will cost everybody going through here 3 cards.
yeah,
This tile's brutal for us to try to go through.
Yeah.
right, yes.
Right? So
So spend 1 card going to this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, 3 for you.
No, 1 card.
once we leave it, it'll cost.
Oh, yeah.
Fully effect during the action.
Okay, so 1 card.
Not for us,
3.
just him.
Even if you are not the active player. Oh, that's the thing that lets me give someone else a wild. I was holding out on this. Oh, I like to keep that around. Could be good. Okay. And
Now
then
it's gonna cost
3?
you 3 to go over here, and the rest of us 2.
Okay.
Oh shoot! If we get in a fight, I should do, regardless of me being low, I should probably do it. I'm now very geared up to fight.
Okay.
Yeah. And it'll cost you 1 card for us to move up to here.
Okie dokie.
And now we can explore.
The Lure of Profit. Could have used this earlier. We would have gotten a lot of hope. Or whatever. Glimmers.
Oh, yeah, wait. I just spent that.
What am I going to do now? All these are really good.
I can do the exploring.
Well, I thought as if it's a mandatory fight.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I can.
I'm really set up for a fight. Like I have
me too.
this that
Well, then
with the mirror. I'm like really set
I
up
could
for
be
like the first.
involved then.
Unless it forces it not to be. That's the only reason for me to possibly explore instead of somebody
Okay.
else.
Yeah, because I've got good defenses about it.
All right.
Your equipment is pretty good.
I'll explore it.
Okay.
Waterway. If your figure's if your figure's base is not in contact with a waterway, discard this. Which none of us are in contact with a waterway, thank goodness.
Heavens, you guys.
Okay.
Just randomly putting figures on the board.
176.
God.
It's all killed.
Jeez.
Nailed it.
Wonder what this button does.
It's got one of them trees too. Wait, look.
Is there smoke?
Mists
Is there mist and smoke
and
nearby?
a stream and broken
Broken bridge?
bridge.
Is that a tree with a black trunk?
Yes.
Yeah.
And does that look like the picture even?
Yeah.
It looks like a smoky steam.
It looks like
That's got to be it.
stuff. What's in that corner? Is that smoky steam too, or just rubble?
Rubble. That's our tree. It's
think
the
that's-
exact picture of it.
Just don't
But so
be-
are all these.
Don't be wrong. Yeah, all these.
Well, let's go up there and look at the other
Oh.
one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
probably
there's no.
smart.
Is that a tree then?
Yeah.
Here.
Uh huh. But this has all three.
We think
Well, yeah, because that's kind of broken up and it's by the.
so. We should check this one. We
Here,
should
can
see
I
if this
move
tile looks
up
like
there?
this.
I move up.
Yeah, move up one card, please.
Okay.
I want my guy to be on the singing road.
Same with me.
Yeah.
You make your own choices.
Gosh, everyone's so specific.
Please just have me on the good side of the river.
Not in the water and on the singing road. That's where I want.
No, I'm gonna put the amblic on the water, off the singing road.
So not in the water and not on the
It's gonna
singing road?
drown. It's gonna drown.
Okay, should we explore this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are ground shiver level 5 or higher, right? I
Yes.
forgot to ask that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. No sooner have you set foot on the ground than you sink down to your knees. You pull your feet out with some difficulty before venturing any further. Perhaps you should make sure the ground is firm. Gotta get 4. Do we have anything with the keyword pull?
Oh, a pole?
Yeah.
No.
Dang. We have to get 4 successes, any amount of cards, with the I action. Oh. If we want to look into this tile, we don't have to do it. If we want to look into that tile, we got to get 4 successes out of something.
We want.
Okay.
I really just want to make sure, huh?
Probably should.
We don't
just
even
in
know what
case.
that is north of that. That could be fog, huh?
Foggy steam something from the crevasse.
Was there a crevasse there?
Looks like it is.
Okay, so basically 4 successes.
Oh, and it's like literally behind the tree. Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like our
Do we
best
wanna- Do we want to look at 241?
bet. I vote not. We're so low on resources.
Okay. I'm thinking that's our best because
I say we just go.
I feel like all 3 things are checked off.
Yeah,
the
I
tree,
like it.
the smoke or steam, and
We don't want to at least look at
the
this one.
path by the stream.
I don't want to
the broken
spend
up
it.
path.
I
mean,
I don't have the
I
resources.
don't think
to
we
spend
could
it.
get any more. Yeah, you're saying exactly right. It checks everything off. We
I
couldn't
could.
get.
I
a
mean,
better,
I could try to get 4 stars. I would need.
What's the
maybe-
negative consequence for being wrong?
Lose your blessings and exhausted.
That's fine. I'm already.
Yeah, let's do
character
it.
must discard all of their cards with a blessing and take an exhaustion. So we'll all get exhausted, which will cost me 6.
I can just use one of these to get rid of it before that happens.
What? Oh.
I can use one of these to get rid of it before it happens.
So it'd be.
So anybody who's
you two.
exhausted will cost 6. So me. And all the blessings, which is just you.
I'm fine with that.
And yeah, I don't have a blessing anymore.
We're probably fine. Because I can recover. I still have 5 health. I can recover.
I don't think we can, like, it matches everything. You can't find a better
Sure looks
option.
like it. It
Do
sure
we
looks
still
like
want to uncover that?
That's what Wes is saying.
I'm thinking no, because there's not
It
there's not going to be a
costs.
stream.
It costs.
Oh, that's true. There's probably not
There's
going to be a
gonna
stream.
I just
Right.
realized
Yeah.
that.
So 44 plus 176.
Yes.
Is that what we want?
Yep.
Sure.
So that's 220.
180. 220. One of us can math.
I am certified in knowing that those were both really solid numbers.
Those were exactly numbers.
Yeah. That was a number you said.
220.
Well,
2
that-
thumbs up.
It can be thumbs up from 2 different locations.
Oh, okay.
But we're currently on 176, so this is it.
Let's read it. You know instinctively that the tree before you is the one you are looking for. You push aside one of the many pendulous branchlets that stand between you and the dead branches at the foot of the trunk. You immediately withdraw your hand with a yell. A gash on your palm is bleeding profusely. How ironic. The leaves of the tree that is meant for you are razor sharp. If you would rather postpone this task, return this. Otherwise, dodge.
That's where we're at.
2.
Guess we dodge.
2, success 2.
Oh.
Okay, real quick with the hints that it gave us. I bet anything that the first hint would have only said there was a stream on the tile. The second hint would have said there's a stream in a road and a broken path, and that was that third one that told us about the steam.
Nice.
So we'd have gotten like.
We would have
we'd
tried
have
this
died
one
exhaustion on each one of these.
until we finally got to it.
Oh,
Nice. Well done.
Which I think that's what it was. Okay, sorry.
Dodge. Who has dodge?
Just regular 2. Well, it's not limited to 2. I don't have anything that's dodge.
Okay, well I.
Everything I have is geared up for a fight, except for me being able to raise the chain on anything.
Yeah. So the next one. I mean, I could try to go for this one because I can risk losing 2 if I don't get it, but I should be able to get it. I just need 2 stars. Or how about I do this? I can spare no effort, and if I need 2 additional cards, I can reveal them.
is that the one that has to be done
No.
before?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
Just at the
could
result
actually,
step.
during the action, because I now have that same thing that you had before, and I could
Focused.
get a free star. Yeah.
I'd say wait for the because we need
Second
5
step.
stars. We need
Second
5
step's
stars on
hard.
that next. It's chain 2 and star 5. So
I don't know how we're gonna do that one, but
Chain. I can up the chain.
because that would be
your
better for
second
you
step is probably for you then.
because we
Okay.
need 5
First
success.
step isn't even chained, so it's just kind of like.
So I'm gonna do that. You think 4 or 5 to get possibly 2? What do you think?
4 or 5 cards.
Yeah, 4 or 5 for a chance of 2 success.
Oh man, I think the odds of not getting 2 out of 4 is really low.
Yeah,
but
4
Okay,
is
I'm
forcing
gonna do
everything.
5 then, and then I could do 2 more if I
Oh,
have
you're
to.
doing on those. Yeah. So do
Yeah.
3. You're doing 3.
I'm gonna do 3 now,
Yeah.
and that'll. Well,
That's your 2
that's
successes.
2.
That's all you needed.
oh yeah, okay. Let's just do that then.
so you can put one of those back in your hand.
Yes, and we move down. So chain 2, success 5.
Success 5. Okay, so I can, if I get rid of my other good fight card, I could raise that up by 2 chained, and make that a chained 4. And then I can get a guaranteed success
Oh.
using this to pull this card into my hand.
Yeah.
after I use this. I'd have to use this first, then pull this in. So that would be 4 successes out of 4 cards again, with a max of 7 cards. And after that, I'm exhausted. Those are the last of my cards. So I could do this, but it might exhaust me and take me out. And you guys would have to finish.
Because you got one.
But it might be worth it to...
Well, I've got this fighter's potion that'll give you 2 life points if you need it.
Can I take it right now, though? I don't think I can take it right now. Can you move items around at any moment? Or you're saying afterwards I can
Yeah,
get
when
some
you need
stuff?
it, 'cause-
Okay.
Like if you're well, I guess if you're...
So I could use
Well,
all of these and then take that and get some more hit points.
If-
Like during
like,
during an
yeah.
action, get a couple of hit points off that.
I'd have to take an action, though, and I can't afford to take another action.
Oh,
Except
you
for
won't have
move.
enough cards for an
Well,
action.
except for move, unless if someone else moves for me. I could do it during a move.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I use all 7 of my last cards to make sure I get 4 successes.
So you have a guaranteed one.
Because I have a guaranteed 1. Unless someone else thinks they've got something better to do that. I think that is...
Well, I just now have a
What kind
plus...
of action is
I
it?
have now a
Dodge.
+1 chain, so I could do chain 3 as well.
I'm doing chain 4.
So I didn't hear that part. Okay, so that's better.
I'm doing chain 4 with a guaranteed success.
Pretty good.
I ain't got nothing better than
It just puts me at next to
5, 6,
nothing.
7.
Your additional chains.
I'm
is
in-
better
I'm
than
involved.
I can.
Just want to make sure.
Okay.
I
I
got
got
a new
clear.
guaranteed success, but I can't do chain. That chain is an important part of it.
Okay, so I think that is decided that I'm doing it and just using everything I got.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of order of operations, I've accepted it. I've used this, blocking it to increase its by chain. I'm now activating this to pull this into my hand and giving myself a guaranteed success. So that all sounded
If
fine.
you have to during the results step,
Well, yeah, okay, I'll save it.
you might on chains 2 end up with 5.
Yeah, I have to do the chain 2 before I can even grab that. Fair enough.
Because it gives you what, chain 4 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna.
So I...
You got 4 successes there,
Yeah, I guess the best I could
Chain
do
4?
is 4 successes.
so it's still what you were shooting for anyway.
So 5.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Okay.
Now what?
Okay.
All right.
You cautiously weave your way among the pendulous branchlets, taking a step to the side each time a gust of wind stirs them. After picking up a long branch at the base of the tree, you extricate yourself from the death trap. Now, all you have to do is take your trophy back to the Levitor's camp. Exclamation point. Take 102 card and a 19 and a 99 card. Sorry, a 099 card.
Oh, we're out of those.
Banish the tree of your destiny card and banish this.
Oh.
And I couldn't return any of those to my hand. Okay.
We all have to be down there, huh, to return.
Funny if
Shoot.
this card never said return or banish or anything.
We could climb it again, I guess, if we wanted.
You know, we can go climb it. Anybody want to go climb it?
So in order for me to get past these, I would have to consume that card.
Because
Is that
you'd need
is that
well-
worth it though? If this is the end,
you'd need at least 4, right? Because
He
it
needs
could be
4 cards to
free.
get through there.
It could be free up until these, And this will give you.
But is it better to
2
just?
life
But is it
points.
better to just save that for the next scenario if this is going to be the end and just have me exhaust
Unconscious.
or be unconscious? Yeah, I think it might be better for me to just go unconscious if this is the end of the scenario.
Let me read the goals again real quick.
I think it'd be better
Just
and
hold on to the
save that
stick.
for something like way more
You
clutch.
just hang onto the stick, and we'll just drag you. Drag you next.
My death grip.
We'll
I do have a pretty good death grip when
hold
I'm
your
dead.
breath when we go through the water.
So my head's just like dragging and badging against rocks.
Uh-huh.
Don't even bother to roll
We'll
me out of
take
my
extra
back.
care. Yeah.
Just,
You get stuck and we just pull harder until you come unstuck.
Pull it.
it's
Yank
not
on it.
even by my hands. It's by like one boot. And so my like back leg is like stretching and dragging, and and I'm face first, just like going over the rocks.
You're like a stuck fly on the river. I'm just gonna pull harder.
But
I'm just gonna pull harder. You're stuck. Just pull harder.
snap.
He'll come free.
Okay, so we'll move down, and I'll just exhaust when we get to that point.
Listen
Or
to this.
go
though.
unconscious.
Look,
I shouldn't say
you may
exhausted.
not take the following action unless you have 3 objective cards. Is this our way home?
Yes.
Well, we're assuming because this guy was requiring objectives for us to come back and talk to him. I'm assuming we'll get a 3rd objective card once
We
we,
don't know
get
what else
that.
to do.
Yeah, because we first have to report to him, right?
Oh, he's the
Yeah.
one.
Not that will come later.
We don't know anything else besides that guy and that ending.
And it just said at the end of that we should go turn it back to leader guy, and that's
Yeah,
the
so
leader
that's-
We still have to accomplish stuff at the end. Oh my gosh.
guy. Oh yeah, we have to like fight our way out or balance our way out. Oh, I might have to. Well, it'd probably be better for one of you guys. I'm only geared up for. Well. Oh,
don't-
because I used this was returned.
Okay.
I was about to say, can I use that again? Because that could give me my second wind, but no.
We're okay.
I think it'd be better for you guys to get health from that potion rather than me coming back to life, or rather than me.
We'll be okay. We can get the 10 health from Hope Reborn if everything goes sideways.
Right. Okay.
But this is a discussion of me still going unconscious, right? And then you guys just use up any extra health if you need it to get this done.
I think so.
Okay.
As long as nothing causes damage, I can still recover quite.
So who wants to do the moves?
I can move.
Cost you 1.
Okay. Oh wait, the sticks. Oh, no one got an actual stick. Dang it. Okay.
Actual, like a provision.
Yeah, it's
Or a
not a.
weapon.
I'm looking for barter items or trinkets. Okay.
Cost you another one.
All right. Oh, that one's kind of cool. I'm not using on the double now, so
Yeah.
'Cause that only works for you, doesn't it?
right.
Yeah.
So now we're here. Let
One
me
more.
do my second wind that I just got.
Okay.
Choose up to 3 cards from your discard pile and shuffle them back into your action deck. Yeah, oh, and I get to choose. Let me pick really cute ones. That one's cute. That one's cute. That one's cute. I like this one. This one.
Whatever you think is going to help you do a balance action, potentially, is a card you should be choosing. Oh, no, you're not choosing cards. You're just...
Well, I get to choose 3 that go into
Oh.
my action deck at least. So I'm just picking ones that with the most stars.
Fair enough.
This one is 1 and 2 penguins. That one's a keeper for sure. It's a balance. Is that balancing or that's climbing?
Let's climb.
None of that. I really like that guy. And let's keep this one too. All right. I'll put these in here. Okay. 1 card.
Okay.
That's dodging. Okay. Balancing looks like it's on a teeter totter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. and
Now
then
it's going to cost you 3 cards and everybody else 2.
We don't want me to dig up to the end either.
Did you want to?
Might as well.
Or do you want to save cards
Do you
for your
have-
last
It
fight?
doesn't cost me any cards to dig it up. Unless it's a fight. We've never seen one be like a fight. They're magic stuff, right?
I don't think we've seen one that's a fight.
Yeah.
So it doesn't cost me anything to dig them up,
All right, go for it.
sure try.
Sure, go for it.
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
What sort of
Yeah.
insect would you be if you could be any insect?
Me?
Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Vaporous shape full of lightning appears in front of you. A
Uh-oh.
spider, so called by.
Whoa. I don't like that.
This is not good. So called by peasants because of the hatred this wandering soul.
Oh, God, you got us into a fight.
Just as you said, we haven't had a fight yet, right? I don't think they do fights.
A hole forms at the center like a toothless mouth from which a sinister shriek escapes. You think you can make out intelligible words in the middle of the cacophony. Immediately after this reveal, read 473.
I'm technically still here at this point.
Or if you'd rather fight the creature,
We could try talking to it.
let's not fight it.
Brandon, do you speak ladybug? You speak Spanish?
I mean, I technically have like a little language thing with my buddy down here.
I do too. I have dialogue.
Yeah, I have dialogue boots.
What right do you am I reading it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No fighting, okay? What right do you have to live when I'm died?
None. Would you
Hisses
like a
the
ring?
spider. How will you answer?
He
Your
just,
choices are.
I think he just
he
did.
just. I think we have to take exactly what Wes just
Okay,
said.
what did he? How did he say it?
I should keep
No.
my mouth
He
shut.
said, "What right?"
No,
Wes
so-
says, "No right to live.
No,
Here, have
would
my
you like
ring."
a ring?
So is that's either angry or condescending?
That was so condescending.
The other one was compassionate.
That's condescending.
You'd say I'm dead or I'm dying, but never I'm died.
Okay.
Read
I'll say
452.
whatever it is you want me to say.
You think
Also condescending.
you think you're better than him just because you have a body?
I guess that's what. Or you'd say I'm dead or I'm. Yeah, that's what you say. Okay, so 452.
Wait, what does I say?
Condescendingly, you. This is how you. This is how you
I want to
answer.
hear what I said.
You'd say I'm dead or I'm dying, but never I'm died. That's what you said.
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
That's okay. He's dumb.
The creature freezes. Who knows how you managed to unnerve it? You take the opportunity to run away.
Oh my gosh! No way. I thought for sure we were gonna have to fight it.
Take a 154 card.
Oh my gosh! It worked.
Wow.
I thought for sure that was gonna drag us into a fight. You
I
unnerved it.
I should keep my mouth shut.
You are lucky. Look at that. That's a good lucky too.
Immediately after this is revealed, if you have a Jinx card and or the Evil Eye card, return them. Okay.
That's so.
You lucky?
That's hilarious.
That's so funny that worked.
Wow.
I've never learned my lesson.
You get rid of that?
A smart ass remark.
Never.
Okay. What did that say? Return it?
Yeah, we're
Return
done.
this? Or discard it? What did that say?
It just says return the dialogue book.
What did it say about me do with this?
What
Did
is
you try to
that?
read the thing?
Otherwise, discard this? Let's see. If you
Well,
win
we
the fight,
read that and then.
during the fight that ensues, consider the fight action to have unsettling evasive traits. If you win the fight, discard this. But there wasn't a fight.
I think we're done with that.
Otherwise, discard this. Okay.
Okay, so now it's gonna cost you 3 to move,
I freaked
and everybody else 2.
Oh.
I'm going to get some cards back, I guess.
Did I?
I am
What
down
happened?
to. Well, never mind.
Did I use? Oh, I did use one of them. I should keep one of these now. Oh.
Wrong way, Smith. 2 health.
Oh. Both of these are real good.
And it costs us 2 to move, right? But I can put one in my hand, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't really better, but this one's even worse.
This is like really good.
I want
Okay.
there.
Okay, it'll cost you another 3 and everybody else another 2.
Holy smokes.
Wait,
Cost you another 2.
I already did that.
That was for the
You
I
did
did
it
two.
once.
I did 2 here and I did 2 there
Yep.
already.
Oh.
Already?
Yeah, because I'm already down to 3.
Yeah.
I went from like.
So you're doing it despite my call out.
No, I thought you already did it. I must have.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you're doing it extra.
Oh,
You do it when you leave the card.
we need a balance, right? Is that this teeter-tottery thingy?
That's it.
Yeah, baby, I'm mine.
But yeah, I've done it. I've done it. I've done
Okay.
4 cards already. I don't know why I got ahead of you.
Okay, got some options. Not good. 3 cards left.
And then it is 10:07. I don't know if we want to end or if we want to see what this conversation is.
Let's just let's
At
at
least
least
have
do
a
this.
conversation. Because
Um,
that card is trying to go through the labyrinth itself. Labyrinth itself.
So
Is
we.
it?
Uh-huh.
Wait,
This-
we just make the stilts
This is
ourselves?
not a quest, right? Do we read
We're
this?
just-
bringing the stilts to this guy.
Do we
Oh,
don't
read
he's
we?
it
gonna
again?
make them. That'd be nice. Okay. 'Cause I don't-
1.7.
I don't trust my stilt making skills.
I'm unconscious, so.
Let's go with the stick.
Okay, so is that what we do when we come back? We read 197 again.
Yeah.
You guys remember?
Yeah.
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 You have had to overcome many trials. The sacred labyrinth provides us with exactly what we require to heal those in need. The old man asked a younger companion to bring you a bitter drink, which you swallow in one gulp. Each involved character returns all of their cards with keyword weakness. Okay, that's awesome. That's me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Return. Anyone unconscious gains 1 life point.
Hi.
You're back.
I'm not sure that's useful, but I now have 1 hit point.
Read 227 because we're doing the stilts.
Oh, wait.
Did it ask, like, how many objectives we have? or
Hold on.
anything?
There's something I'm supposed to do when I go unconscious.
Oh, yes.
I wonder if I get cards back.
No, you put the whole, yeah, you reshuffle your whole deck and you take. It's like you get rid of all your temporary cards, you reshuffle your discard pile.
Yeah. I put all this. So I'm back to a full deck with 1 hit point, and I get to draw a hand as well.
Ooh.
Wait, it didn't ask us how many objectives we have?
Well, it will in a second, I think.
Hold on.
Okay. Because we ignored this guy the first time because we didn't have
This
it.
is where.
Okay.
So if we have
He heals us first, and then he talks to
we
us.
have 2 objectives.
How the hell are we supposed to have that many?
Objectives?
Read it.
3, 3, 5. Right. We have 2 objective cards.
Yeah.
Maybe it's when we come back out of the swamp, there's more we talk to him about, and we have more objective cards then.
Oh, maybe. It's like 4 objectives. How are we supposed to have 4 objectives
3,
right now?
3, 5. So you think you have discovered the tree that was meant for you?
Yes.
You'll find a workbench in the camp where you can make your stilts. You go there and whittle down the branch until you have a pair of stilts sturdy enough to support your weight. You are now ready to venture into the heart of the labyrinth to search for the elbow grease. Take a 103 card.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, we must come back out and talk to him again.
Oh, there we go. Maybe we talk to him again now, because now we have 4. No, we have 3. Dang it.
The other option was
There's
only,
no
it was
three
like,
option.
there was just 2 and then 4
You're
objectives.
right, you're right though, because we'll get a 4th from the labyrinth.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
That's why
Yeah.
there's no 3.
Okay.
That's a good place to stop though, right?
It is.
Yeah.
That went pretty well.
I am back alive.
Yeah.
You've been alived.
You did
You're
it.
definitely not in the water.
Yeah, don't stand in the
Oh,
water.
I'm touching. You're touching it. Let's not touch it, just in case.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
And make sure you're not standing on a prickly thorn or
Prickly pear?
or someone's tent.
Or a
So
raw paw?
leave a comment if you had stilts when you were a child that you made in Cub Scouts and you walked around on it.
I had snowshoes that I made in Cub Scouts. Does that count?
I halfway made snowshoes in Scouts.
Thanks for joining
They
us.
halfway worked.
What if I walked around on the stilts you made?
I'd take a couple steps and then they'd come untied and I'd sink into the snow.
Maybe it's a tying issue.
I don't know.
He's
There's some kind of issue.
certified.
It's not tying certified.
Was it a shoe tying certification problem?
All I know is that we went on this snowshoe hiking trip, and it would have been way more fun if we had just rented real snowshoes. Instead, we decided to make our own little half-assed snowshoes that didn't really work.
The act were like scooped up snow, so you're just walking around
kinda
with more
felt like
snow
that.
on top.
Kind of felt like that, and
maybe
also
a curved
way
steel?
heavier
Maybe
than
the
snowshoes
curved
are because they're like made out of like solid steel.
Oh,
Like the rim is just like solid steel.
We did that too, but we made them out of aluminum tubing.
Oh no, ours was
And we-
steel
so it
tubing.
would bend easily, and we just do the cat string. You know, it's basically wax string. I don't know why they call it cat something, cat string, but
Catgut.
cat gut.
Nothing about the materials that my leader chose were lightweight. It was like heavy string, thick leather, solid steel pipe that only he could bend. So none of us really participated in making the shoes.
He only did it once, didn't he? Did he learn his lesson?
I don't know.
Never doing that activity.
nice.